Reason to die. I had to make this shit drip but make sense at the same time. Y'all J-State Sonic booming, that's ballin' in prime time. Reason to die. Headline, that's straight dope, no filler. These cats is truly global, nigga. They straight up out the tiller. I tossed the phone and picked up the pen. Commissioned by the Supreme Pie God. Y'all know him as the nigga J. Sims. He the start of conversation, designated music expert. Just one piece in the car. Beat this intricate network. All things introspective. Dojo Jack in the mix. Mr. Cool got views on fashion news and all the new kicks. The blues from Bay of Boo. He could probably fix. He do it for the dollars, my nigga. He just kicking his shit. Just like Katie, but he kick shit differently. He gon' tell it how he see shit, even if it ain't the way it really be. And that's okay by me. It ain't even a quirk. It take a whole lot of opinions and make reason to doubt work. Let's get it! DJ Stino dripped and get that water. He got that motto, be yourself in life and take you farther. You around here being something else, that just gon' make life harder. Yeah, everybody got a role, but these are player starters. Juice, he the freshest young nigga in the town, hence the name. Youngest soldier in the camp, so we keep him up on game. Lil Deuces, that's that nigga, major part of the grind. He like Mike on the baseline in his prime, that's game time. He blazing trails for the coach, that's the reason to die. Out here exposing all the votes, that's the reason to die. Midwest Lil Straight, hey, that's the reason to die. We out to 618, that's the reason to die. We do things we said we could, that's the reason to die. Elevate, still keep it, that's the reason to die.
We back from that intermission. This is episode 147 of the Reason to Doubt podcast. We couldn't even get through the verse without the arguments already. You know, God did. So we here, man.
I like that.
We could jump right into the new music. DJ Khaled dropped his new album. God did. What was the first reactions to that? Y'all listen to the album?
No.
I
listen to the song.
You listen to the song God did?
Listen to the song.
You listen to the song? I listen to the album.
It's loaded up.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's Khaled.
I like it better than the past Khaled albums I done heard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he mailed it in on a lot of the other ones, but like this one.
I like J.I.D. album.
Definitely. We're going to talk about
I like that album. I listen to that. He jammed.
But the verse, Ho gave niggas 80 bars. Went in, got everything out of his chest. I like Jay-Z at this era in his career where it's like he in that verse talking about all the memes. He don't do social media, so it's like the memes and everything like that. He addressing that stuff on there. Like it's like almost like a Jay-Z State of the Union.
Didn't he make an Instagram?
He don't do social media, but he always in tune.
Never post.
Yeah, he definitely got an Instagram. I think I follow Jay-Z Instagram right now. It's like it say like Jessie or something like that. It's supposed to be a girl, but she always got like everything going on with Jay-Z. That's probably Jay-Z Instagram for sure.
So you follow it?
Yeah, a lot of people
follow you back.
It's a million. It's
I'm
somebody
trying to make sure you wouldn't try to make it seem like you was special.
No,
I'm just trying to get that off.
But it's like she got like 1 million followers though. You know what I'm saying? But it don't be.
I would never follow a catfish.
You follow Philly catfish. You don't even know.
I probably ain't no catfish.
I don't talk to him.
Anyway, reactions, the internet went crazy because some people, people don't like the Jay-Z hype. You know, they get mad when every time he drop a verse and everybody go crazy. But even the biggest Jay-Z hater we know,
put a name on it.
Lil Deuces, he even respected it.
Put a name on it.
He respected it though. Like he showed Jay some love on the verse. How y'all feel about the verse?
What'd he say?
What was
he
your
didn't
take?
praise it. No, Deuces, what you think of the whole verse?
It was cool.
Cool.
That's a lot coming from Deuces.
Yeah, I take that.
I just think it was cool. It was long. It was like I said. How many bars was it? 80 bars?
Yeah, question. Are you offended after somebody just do that shit?
Who offended?
If somebody beat you up on your track like that?
Not even beat you up, but
Oh, who track?
you got Wayne and Ross. Like, how do they feel about that?
I said if I was Wayne Ross, I would have been like, Cal, you could have just put us on a different song and just had him.
This is a song.
Because Wayne and Ross both got off
spit.
though.
They got
They
off.
was getting off. Like Wayne verse for real got off. But it's like ain't nobody talking about that for real. You listening to this man talk. And the debates about who the greatest of all time is, it shouldn't be no debate no more. Right? That man 52 years old. So got everybody anticipating his bars, man. Like, what he gonna do?
Got a point.
I don't think we should have it.
I like West Street verse better.
Yeah, that's why. That's my take on it.
I like it better too.
The hype of like this is the greatest Jay-Z verse of all time. No, it's not, and it's not even like top 10 probably. But
It's just long.
definitely no. No, but it ain't just long. He's saying some shit on there.
For sure.
But
it's just long.
But it's also long.
His verse was a song without a hook.
Yeah.
Like it was a song within the song.
going in. He just went in like it's on some mixtape shit. He
Yeah.
just went in.
Mixtape hole.
And he was saying some shit like the double entendres, like he done like how they say like Lil Wayne like the punchline king, and some people got that like they say like the entendres like he might be the entendre king. But so many different meanings. Like KD was saying,
Gave him another accolade. Yeah.
He felt like when like bars people breaking that like Guru his manager, like not his manager but his engineer. You know they always saying what up Guru and shit like that.
Put a little T-Pain on my shit too.
He got Guru in the studio. It was a group of people in the studio. It was Guru. It was Rob Markman. You know, editors of magazines and people that run these things. It was just having a whole conversation about the verse. So Guru giving people insight on the verse and shit. KD felt like it was bullshit.
Felt like it was bullshit.
But you know, besides Jay-Z himself, I think I listen to Guru breaking down the bar anyway. But
Breaking down the whole verse.
yeah, you know, but before this came out, that's what I didn't like. I didn't like Guru. I don't know, y'all might not have seen it, but Guru tweeted out, and all the people, Khaled, everybody, they were saying this is the greatest Jay-Z verse of all time and stuff. But they were hyping up the album.
That's bullshit. Yeah.
I don't like when people do that because you putting too much hype on shit.
But Khaled just animated.
That
like
might just be their opinion.
No, but the next verse is gonna be the greatest of all time. They gonna
And
say
then
it about
Khaled,
every-
it's Khaled's
everything.
album, so it's like, you know, get people to listen to it. It's promotion.
Yeah, you know, but
He's supposed to say that.
Khaled, man, he gets on my nerves.
I like Khaled, man. Y'all happy.
that was,
I like happy. I like happy people.
Only time I ever seen Khaled in a bad mood when he lost that first week sales to Tyler the Creator. You ever see that? When he was like, Tyler the Creator was like, who listens to this? These imaginary things.
He couldn't believe
He
it.
couldn't believe he lost. But
Because he got a cheat code on his album. His album is the definition of a cheat code. I'm gonna get a bunch of the best people ever to rap. on my
all-star album.
and just call it my album.
That's whose album it is.
But that ain't hot. But everybody can't do that though.
Yeah, that's why it's a cheat code.
You gotta get your status up to do
You
it.
know, build relationships.
But that's what I'm saying. People even try to do that, and the music might not be good. We can't say Khaled don't do nothing. Khaled's a producer.
Oh yeah, well I get it, but so you don't think that that's a cheat code to have?
No, because people do it all the time, and they don't do what Khaled do. They don't have number one songs and stuff like that coming from.
People get verses from Rick Ross and Jay-Z and all the top rappers and put it on their
DJ
album.
Drama dropped an album. They never was as successful as DJ Khaled.
Do they get verses from Jay? They get verses from Baby. They get verses from 2 Chainz, Wayne.
At that time, yeah.
Like
DJ Drama done dropped 3 or 4 albums.
four top rappers on one album.
Yes. DJ Drama, yes.
They done it before.
Yeah. Like.
But that's Khaled. That's Khaled's niche. That's what he
I
does.
think that. But I think that
He don't rap though.
that come from building relationships and
Definitely a
stuff.
cheat code.
No, but when you say cheat code, it's like
Why would you have Pool and not use it though?
Chico
Yeah,
is
no,
almost
no.
like some illegal shit.
yeah, like it's like he cheating, like but everybody.
Honestly, KD
everybody
really like a
can't,
cheat.
So it's a cheat code.
It's not a cheat.
but
It is
everybody
a cheat
can't.
code.
Left,
everybody,
left, right, R1.
If people do it,
Up, down, up, down, up,
if
down.
other like he ain't the only one that do it, and people don't get the product that he gets, so it's got to be something to the way he produces records. You know, that's the thing on there. They be like, "What the hell did DJ Khaled do? He don't even. You say he don't even play beats or make beats, and he a producer. Quincy Jones produced Thriller, didn't touch nothing in the studio, but he's the producer. He put that together. Like Khaled, what he does, anybody can't do that. Like just because he got Jay-Z.
He also got 5 or 4 of the greatest rapper on one song. I think that's a cheat code to me. Yeah, well, it's only my opinion.
That's not gonna be the number one song.
It's only
in the
my
country,
opinion.
though. That, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest song off the album. Probably gonna be something like the song with SZA and Future or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't. That won't be.
Never.
God did.
Shout out to Khaled, man.
Shout out. I like it.
Shout out to the cheater.
I like that.
I like Khaled.
Shout out to 21 Savage.
Oh yeah, I heard that song. When he was rapping, his ad lib was 21, 21, 20. Like it was after every bar he threw a 21 in there. I said he getting out of control.
21.
He getting out of control.
Did that mean something though? If you get when you get a solo song on the Khaled album?
I think that's a big deal.
21. You got a
think that's
solo.
a big
I think it's just the way, like you said, Khaled's a producer, so it's just the way that song might have fit that specific artist. So I don't know if
And he
it's
might
like
have told him, nigga, don't put nobody else on this song.
Yeah, that's just me.
Like how Jay-Z, he probably didn't, like Jay-Z probably, I'm about to go in, like, don't cut none of this verse.
But he like,
Extended.
I'm gonna throw Wayne and Ross on there. Cool, those are bosses.
What y'all think Jay heard Ross and Wayne first, or?
Yeah. I think Jay-Z always get the ups. He always get even though he's
Special
supposed to.
treatment.
Yeah. Hey, man, send me the whole song. Who all on there? Send me that shit.
You think they got to hear Jay verse?
No. Nobody heard it. Nobody heard it but who was there.
I think he was probably gonna do that regardless of whether he heard their verse or not.
That's why I
Probably
was
just
saying,
had it on
you
his
think Jay
mind.
care about their verses?
Yes.
As an artist, competitive nature for sure.
Who? Lil Wayne on here? Yeah, I need to hear this.
Cause Wayne came.
I need to hear Wayne verse, though.
Wayne slid.
They knew what time it was though. They knew
But
what
Ross gonna slide though. Ross and Hove, they make good.
You say Ross
good
don't slide?
songs. Huh?
You said Ross don't slide?
No, I said he slid too.
Oh, okay.
Hove and Ross make good.
They
songs.
they bring the best out of each other. Ross and Jeezy, like when they pair with Jay, it'd be a lot of shit talking going
A lot
on.
of sliding.
He liked them though. He liked the way they talk. He always say Jeezy always Jeezy crew always remind him of his crew back in the day. So he be having flashbacks. That man be getting
Chills.
when you're around him. He gets to talk.
Teary eyed and shit.
No, they off camera. They probably talking that shit. Man, we had boy, them off camera conversations.
You know, but speaking of 21, I want to ask y'all a question, like about 21 Savage. We ain't talk about it on the podcast yet. I like 21 Savage. You know, 21 Savage made a tweet, right?
I don't fuck with
And he said, "Atlanta getting too wild. We gotta put the guns down." In the reply to his tweet, somebody said, "Spin the block twice like it ain't nowhere to park."
One of his bars.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
He said that's entertainment.
Yeah,
That's what 21
he
said.
He said it's just entertainment, but it is just entertainment. But we just had Slugger on here. He said,
He said
a lot of things.
it don't influence.
You
him.
putting no, but he said that. But he also said when you say things in your songs, it kind of
Speak it into existence.
Certain people.
Like that.
Certain people have that powers.
21 ain't anointed.
He what?
He ain't anointed. He don't got it. He can't speak it. He don't got it.
You gotta be special to do that.
No, you do.
You got to. You got
that's
to
what
be.
he was
That's
saying.
what anointed
That's
is,
what he
right?
was saying.
Being
Speaking into
special. You
existence.
got to. He just a clown.
21.
Don't disrespect my nigga like that. I ain't gotta be a clown.
He ain't a
Man,
good
God,
rapper, though.
leave. Huh?
Canada. Where you from anyway?
Great
Where you
rapper.
from?
Not a great.
He from Atlanta.
He
No way,
decent.
he
You know I
from-
didn't like him from
Slick
first. He
decent.
Think he
decent.
from Canada?
He
or
slick
something?
decent
Slick
as
decent
fuck.
as fuck.
Ain't he from Canada?
No, he from like Haiti or he from.
No, he was in that
Born
camp
in London. He's from Atlanta.
at London. That's where he from. London. Yeah.
Golly.
This man said, hey,
80. I think he hated.
He was in that camp. He was in that ice camp or some shit like that.
Hayti, Missouri or something.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Nah, he definitely was in that. He's from Canada.
21.
mediocre rapper.
They like him though. They respect him in the
Ain't
game.
no, they like he one of the biggest rappers in the game, man.
That don't
In the
mean
game?
That don't mean he one of the best.
Yeah, dude.
No, it don't.
No, it don't.
I didn't know
But he
was
is one of
big.
the-
I didn't
No,
know
he
he
is
was
one of the biggest. I ain't gonna fake it. He got a
He got a
fake.
solo song, Khaled album. You gotta be one of the biggest.
Cole, he got a song with Cole, like some of the biggest
He got a
rappers.
Grammy with Cole. He got J. Cole's first Grammy. Put some respect on 21
When he's
Savage.
wearing them
He didn't
suits.
get.
Yes, he did.
He
21
got it.
Savage never got. I mean, J. Cole ain't never won a Grammy until 21.
Was it their first Grammy together?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
21 got another one.
Okay.
Next year too. So put some respect on
21, 21.
How many Grammys Baby got? None.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
20 said pick a side or die in the middle.
That was hard.
I ain't
Come on,
gonna
man,
lie
we
to
don't
you.
know me, boy.
That was hard.
I'm not gonna lie. That shit was
It's
tough.
on you.
Pick a
Or
side.
die in the middle.
Die in the middle.
But put them guns down, Atlanta.
Put them guns down.
For real though.
Yeah, it's just entertainment, people.
Yeah. You know, y'all don't get mad at Al Pacino for being Scarface. So.
Yeah.
That wasn't that
Or he.
That bar was hard as hell.
Wasn't that crazy though.
It was
Val
hard.
Kuma.
Now, dude, all dude do is got like crazy boys.
It was hard though. Super hard.
Spin the block twice like it ain't nowhere to park. You
I'm
went to a
talking-
club last night.
Yeah,
Did you get valet?
I parked VIP, man.
Okay, but if you didn't, you been to the club and you like can't. You just spent that block 4 times like it ain't nowhere to park. You never heard nobody rap that.
That just mean he broke or he can't pay for parking.
Not even spinning them.
Thank you.
Broke as fuck. He don't want to
I
pay.
didn't, I didn't have to spend a block last night.
No,
I knew where I
man,
was
because you
parking.
can pay. Valet.
Whatever.
Are you paying the VIP?
And I double parked.
Anyway,
Some of y'all out here spending a block at your girl house.
yeah.
Because I ain't nowhere to park.
You, matter of fact, it was a nigga.
You just spending a block to see who out there.
Huh?
Damn.
I had somewhere to park though.
Yeah, but dude was
In the
spinning
driveway.
block.
He spent a block.
No, you go to the club, you gotta pay for parking.
That's the safest way to do
All
it.
right,
only
man.
way.
All right, look. Let's move along. Capitol Records signs AI rapper FM Mecca
That was
for
crazy.
$10 million.
He got dropped though, didn't he? Right after that.
About 2 hours later,
saying-
they dropped it.
Saying the N word.
No, but this the y'all don't understand what they're trying to do though. They got a rapper who's not even a real
Character.
person, a character. They gave him $10 million, man.
They
I got,
paid.
I got, a
They
secret,
paid
I got a
themselves.
secret to tell y'all though.
What?
It was me.
He was cooning for the
10% for your manager.
You can do it.
Huh?
Make a character like you.
Hey, that what Deuces hit me said.
Avatar rapper.
Deuces said, hey, that shit giving me some ideas.
You
though."
playing though? I
Because it go back to the conversation what we had as far as, you having a certain image, like certain rappers getting on, you gotta kind of have a certain image. But if you behind that screen, they don't know who it is. They just hear these bars.
Yeah.
You can make up your
that,
person.
That
who
definitely was somebody paying themselves. That was a boat being bought or something like that.
What you mean?
Say what?
That was just somebody paying themselves. So it was a fake person, right? So the rapper is a metaverse rapper.
No.
Or
He came out.
what I'm saying, but he was a fake person though, right?
No. The story came out. I know what you're trying to say. That
Okay.
ain't what happened. He was already trying.
No, that's what that is. Because I'm not hip. No, I'm just not
So
hip.
you talking about like
A
they
lot of
hit
people
like
don't know about
heads.
this shit.
Huh?
Nah, I don't know what y'all talking
Yeah, no,
about. But
I'm thinking.
but I'm
So it's
listening
like
to
a
him,
write
he
off
like,
type shit. So like,
let
okay,
me get that 10
you finna
million.
make a fake person and give a fake person $10 million. So that's my take. on
Paying
it.
yourself.
Yeah, because I didn't read into it because I don't give a about a cartoon rapping. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather listen to Slug. You feel me?
That's what all right, but anyway. So basically what happened, it was a guy or company basically, it was a group of people.
MF Doom.
They had a rapper, he got a song with Gunna. This man got millions of streams, he had a plaque, all type of shit. He was kinda already popping. You know what I'm saying? People was actually listening to a automated AI rapper.
Turn yourself
So-
to a cartoon.
He maneuvered, got a record deal, and the internet went crazy because it's like it's making fun of black culture. You putting the like they strategically made this dude where you can't tell his race. Look like an A-rap, but he a mixture of like he rapped like 6ix9ine. He looked like Lil Pump.
He had green hair or something like that.
He looked like Lil Pump. He looked like Trippie Redd. All these rappers, like all these rappers put together.
Combined.
You know what I'm
Creator
saying?
rapper.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like he making fun of like black culture. Like he had a skit where it's like he was in jail or I'm locked up. The CO keep beating me because I won't snitch. Should I snitch or should I not? You know what I'm saying? And like the posters say like police brutality. You know what I'm saying? He making songs and he's saying nigga, and it's actually a black dude writing the songs, but it's like a white company putting it out. So it's like they putting out the worst stereotype of like black culture and making the money out of it. So that's what
running it through an artificial rapper.
exactly. So basically they was clowning us though. You know what I'm saying? How they do.
Another
They on
cheap
some bullshit.
Yeah, and that's what happened. That's why they got on it so fast. Like, cancel this. Like it was it's a group called Project Black, and they basically like activists for black culture and stuff. Different than like Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. They do things to protect our culture and
Our name.
you know what I'm saying. So they put out suggestions. Like they gave Capitol Records like a agenda to do. So they told them y'all need to drop them, take the $10 million I was gonna give him, put it back into y'all black artists that's already signed to Capitol Records, promote them and stuff like that.
They bossy as hell, huh?
Of course, Capitol Records, they just said
Man, chill out, man.
they didn't have a response to that. They just dropped it and said without further review. But all of it's bullshit because you telling me y'all invested $10 million in them and y'all didn't realize. Nobody thought that was offensive, the shit that he was doing and stuff like that. That's why I just show you the backlash. That's what made them change that. It wasn't how they felt.
So what's your opinion on this stuff?
Overall,
Artificial rappers.
I'm kind of with KD. Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Somebody paid it.
But it makes
I
sense.
still think somebody paid
Everything
that
is coming to that. If we got the metaverse, it's gonna be artificial rappers and stuff like that.
they selling property,
And it's like we work at a factory and stuff like that. People don't realize it at the job, but if you pay attention, every year some automated get added to these machines and shit like that. And then it's like, oh, it's less people that have to run this. They don't realize in 10 years it's gonna be one person here pressing buttons and everybody gonna be fired. So like, it's, of course, in music it's gonna be like that too. Everything is gonna come like that in the world. So.
evolution.
So me personally, I don't know. Like, my opinion is,
Fuck that.
But
So
from like a producer type, a recording company from that side, it's kind of brilliant.
yeah, like I said, I don't really feel no type of way. I don't want to be a clown. Like, I'm black. Like, I don't want my culture to be made fun of and shit like that. But, so, yeah, I would, if it's somebody making artificial
A mockery
rap,
out
like,
of it,
I
out
don't
of
like that. But I guess, what you saying is like, well, you ain't saying nothing, but I would feel more comfortable if I knew who was behind the shit they doing.
So
But I think
your-
that's the
your
whole
first-
idea of having it, like the secrecy.
So you don't know.
So you don't know.
Yeah.
Your first introduction to Griselda was a whole bunch of AI people. Would you still be as receptive?
No, not if it was a bunch of white folks talking about they were selling dope in
I'm not even
Buffalo.
saying white folks. I mean, if it was just AI,
Well, yeah,
people,
no,
I mean, but
no.
the same music, same everything. You just never seen these people.
No,
Kind of how Gorillaz did, because they was the first AI rappers.
exactly. Was it really? I thought they was a rock
Cartoon.
rock band and shit like that.
Yeah,
right?
where they was crossover.
Yeah, but
But people knew who they was though.
no,
No.
They didn't?
No.
They didn't know.
But no, me personally, when I listen to music, yeah, I want to like the music I listen to, but I kind of want to. I want to see the people too, like that. That kind of matter to me. Like, I gotta see some authentic. Like, you gotta be authentic in a way too. So that wouldn't work for me. I just couldn't. I could hear a song like a song maybe, but I couldn't be fans of an artist type shit just if I never seen their face type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That wouldn't really work for me. I had to see the person. Cause I don't know. I just had to see the full package of everything, like how you present yourself. Did y'all listen to some shit like that?
No.
I think it's just weird.
Y'all listen to artificial rappers every day.
Fact.
He got a point in a way.
Mine anyway.
Who, Drake?
He's a music genius.
Clone. He might be a clone.
You
You
quoted.
see Drake new hairstyle?
Yeah, he
Bitch ass.
outside.
Yeah, I ain't.
He outside.
He bored
The
as
slick
hell.
back.
outside.
The slick back.
He outside.
Like his daddy.
How much money you think that gambling company gave him, dude?
He
Do he have
outside.
a gambling problem now?
Yes. He been had a game.
I can't wait till he go broke.
Good luck.
Probably
Good
never
luck.
see that.
He got a long
That
way.
man won $10 million every 5 minutes on roulette or something like
That's
that.
cool. He gonna get the big head and bet it all, and then I'm gonna have to sell it. He gonna have to sell
No,
something to
listen,
me.
they say he got it.
What if he sell me his catalog and I put it in the Disney vault?
He ain't got the steady hands or
Or the
technology.
technology.
I just
to pull
said.
off
In the
shit
Disney
like
vault.
Never to be seen.
No, but they said listen. They said Drake got a contract with a gambling company called State where he gambled for free and
Makes sense.
win
I believe
win the money.
It makes sense.
That's crazy.
Fuck it.
No risk
Promotion.
gambling, and then you just hit for $5 million. You get to keep.
That's like somebody betting on us playing basketball.
Risk free.
Huh? Risk free. I know you can be him.
Think about it like that.
Yeah, I know you can be him.
So
That's crazy. No, if that's true, that's crazy.
No, that is true. Well, that's what they said.
You always lose more than you win, though.
he ain't losing.
Well, how the hell we know that? Every gambler say that they don't lose. DT is the winningest
I
gambler
just
out there.
said the
I
gambling
know.
company Safe gave him the deal. They every time he gambled, he posted his best. They put
I'm sure he get
He
a
win, and when he win, he get to keep the win.
I'm sure he get a cap amount. Though.
But I'm saying, if all right, so
They
they
ain't gonna let
give
that dude
It's
win $1
definitely
billion.
some fine print.
250,000 a day to bet.
Yeah, something like that.
But Drake gambles here.
Well, that's the thing though, yeah. But see,
It's almost giving him a deal.
But
what it is.
he bet he might do two like so.
I
He
bet
might
he
do
can't
he
win
might
more
do
than a cer-
he might
a
do
certain number in a
250
month, though.
on a bet though. You know what I'm saying? So like, so we're gonna give you $100,000 worth of free money, but he might do
He might-
two
yeah, he
two
might-
spins and then because that's how he bet.
His free stipend, his little
Yeah,
thing
so
is going.
so his free just like FanDuel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you've been playing a lot. We're gonna give you a free such and such and such and such. After that's done, put your real money.
Because you gamble.
But that's why it's
Baited you in.
That's why it's sick because everybody else, like Joe Rogan or somebody else, they all got the little FanDuel. Put your Drake ain't never did an ad. No, he just be posting stake.com and shit like that.
There's no way.
The only thing he bet gamble.
and he virtual gamble.
He be on live.
Ain't no way in hell.
Drake and French Montana win 7 million.
Virtual gambling.
French Montana got the deal too.
No, but French was just gambling with him.
The odds is different.
He had his career.
The odds is different. For sure, the odds.
They get free bets too.
Come on,
If we
I
go to
need
Drake
a
House, they
lady to
get
put that
so.
ball down versus the computer.
We go to
Stop
Drake
it,
House.
nigga.
I ain't doing nothing but gambling. Hey, let me see your computer, bro. Y'all go see the basketball court and shit. I'm gambling.
What you
I
say?
might want to say I ain't going to Canada. Fuck all that.
Y'all see,
Keep
Hey,
your ass down here.
Right.
y'all see.
That's why you ain't meet DMX. That type of energy.
That type of energy right
It
there.
wasn't that energy,
Worry about
but
the
I
real
would
shit.
never be on OVO plane like y'all.
Because you ain't anointed.
So you wouldn't get on a $100 million plane?
No.
Your ego, that
man, that man be like,
I be at
I'm
work.
sitting by Drake.
I'd
They
rather
probably
work.
be smart though. They
I'm
probably
sitting by
send
Drake.
I'd rather work.
Mr. Aubrey.
Mr. Graham.
Listen.
them.
I know I was just gonna say something real stupid, so y'all can have that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't
Nope.
need to say
Nope. I ain't gonna say what I. Yeah,
Congratulations to Nick Cannon just had his 10th child.
he doing.
No, he got 10 on the way. He got, I think he got 9 and 10 on the way.
he gotta stop that shit, dude. That's it.
He ain't tripping.
What he got to start?
He got starters
He
in
can
the
handle. He
birds.
can take care of him.
Look,
that shit weird,
He can take care of
He
him.
started a whole bunch of broken
homes.
homes.
Being fruitful and
Multiply.
And multiply.
Is it a cap on it?
He can take care of him.
I mean, got that much money. He got the money, right?
But that's real. So old school. Old school families used to have 12, 13 kids and stuff.
Easy.
I think it's like 70.
It was one family though.
If y'all had 100 M's, would y'all have some more kids?
Facts. Yep.
I ain't having no more kids.
Yep.
I don't think so.
You know my
Yep.
motherfucking nerve.
I'll probably be wild. I don't know.
You had some more. You had some more kids.
I'd be fruitful.
If I did have some more kids, they wouldn't be all over the place though. That's one thing.
That's the part that I say, wow, it ain't the mommy guy. It's just
Like Sting had more kids. Yeah, same mom, same dad. Like you know.
You ain't say that? No, I'm joking with you. I'm joking.
All right now, come on, bro. We don't need no pull ups on me.
Hey, why I feel
We talking about spinning the
why I
block.
feel like when you can hear this right now or something.
We talking about spinning the
I
block.
ain't even say nothing.
Yeah, she gonna spin this.
That was dude.
Yeah, spinning till I'm dizzy.
Hey, man. But congratulations, man. You like it, I love it. I don't know what's up with he doing his thing.
I just said he fell off. When you said Drake fell off last week?
We talking
Talking about Nick
I'm
Cannon.
talking about Drake now.
Back on Drake.
I feel like
That's why I know you getting on the plane.
Yeah, Drake fell off. People that like people would be tripping, man. They be emotional about Drake. They love Drake.
dude,
Nigga, Drake a billionaire. He don't give a fuck about no music. So you saying he fell off too?
No, I ain't saying anything.
No, I'm just saying that's what.
Then was the comments.
That was, yeah, I got a couple.
I don't agree. I don't think he fell off.
Not even close.
As much as I dislike
Talking
him,
about musically, man.
as much as I dislike him,
Ain't nothing sticking.
It's sticking to his pocket.
No, gambling.
that's crazy.
Speaking of, we stay on rap. This is the last thing we're gonna talk about rap. Y'all see Benny, the Butcher, and Freddie Gibbs beefing on.
How
the
long? That's an
internet?
ongoing beef. How long they been beefing?
They just bring it up. This is the first time they actually went like direct. Everything was just subliminal.
I
Like,
went direct at the restaurant.
when Freddie Gibbs got beat up, but it
That
still
was
was like
direct.
nobody claimed it though. Like they didn't claim it.
Then he tried.
Buffalo, New York.
To, Freddie, he showed
you
one-
really don't gotta claim it.
Benny the
show
Butcher
one
was
of the
showing him,
chains.
he was cleaning his jewelry. And then he was like, just cleaning my jewelry up today. And he had Freddie Gibbs' chain in the back.
That was subliminal.
So, like, when Freddie Gibbs
I
seen
didn't
that,
peep it the first time.
he's like, I didn't even pay attention. Then, but Freddie Gibbs obviously seen it, and he got on there and was, bitch ass nigga, you wouldn't even do this with me, and this, that, and the other. And, you know what I'm saying? It was just like it was a back and forth.
He got you.
He said he ain't steal his chain. He said,
They said they took it off they said it was his girl chain or something.
right, so they stole the chain from the bitch and trying to act like it's his.
Well, Freddie didn't have, Freddie, they took the chain when they beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie didn't have no jewelry on. They took his watch, they took Freddie's watch and everything.
Did he have to watch too?
Yeah.
Did Benny had to watch?
Allegedly, I don't know. But Freddie Gibbs, he didn't have the chain on when he jumped or whatever. So they said they took that from. It was his Freddie Gibbs little logo and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I think they made it.
you think they what?
Made it.
Got it made.
Got it made. Just said
They
it's
capping.
Cap like a motherfucker.
Freddie Gibbs admitted
He
that was
responded to it.
Did he? But when it first
You need to
happened,
be seeing
when
shit.
it first happened, he said they didn't steal his chain.
Yeah, he was lying because they actually took they took it off his girl.
Oh, so they took his girl chain or his chain?
It's Freddie Gibbs. He got a logo. It's like a G. That's the chain.
They took his watch and took her chain.
He didn't have a necklace on.
But they took her necklace.
Took her necklace and took his chain.
Took her
his
necklace.
watch.
It was cap. If it's hers, you take it off him.
He got beat up.
You're supposed to get beat up when it's 20 versus 1.
Pumpkinhead.
Smash on the SOS.
SOS.
It was an SOS on Freddie Gibbs.
You gotta tap in.
So they took Freddie's girl
She was
chain.
there.
I know they took her chain
Breaking it
and they
down.
acting like it's his.
It was her. She was wearing it.
I feel what you're saying though.
She
It
was
wasn't-
just wearing it.
It's a little cap in there. Just
See, that's on him.
That's not cap,
It is
fam.
cap.
It's his chain. It was
Why
Freddie
he
Gibbs'
react?
or it's her chain.
Why he react
With his
and
logo.
said it
Yeah,
was
he
his?
reacted very mad, like y'all got my chain. I think that's exactly what he said. Yeah, y'all got my chain.
Yeah, y'all got my chain off my bitch. Y'all ain't take it off me.
That's not what he said.
That
Not
type
what
of
he
stuff.
It really ain't wasn't no tough talk for you.
First of all, niggas y'all age shouldn't be on there doing
that's
that.
what I was
anyway.
getting. Now ain't all right. This
Yeah.
niggas is 40.
Y'all age.
You round
Shouldn't
up,
be
I
doing
guess.
what?
Round up by 4.
Arguing on the internet.
Arguing back at my fault, bro. You just get
Man,
crossfire.
He just a little big nigga.
Motherfucker take my woman chain.
What
That
you
got my
gonna do?
name on it. I'm
What you gonna do?
Responding like a motherfucker.
Twitter fingers.
I don't got Twitter.
But you know, it was just Benny posted a video of Freddie Gibbs' girl on their OnlyFans, sucking
I
stuff.
missed that part.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Cutting up.
Then Freddie Gibbs get back
Wait, so
on
did he pay for the OnlyFans so he can get access
Had
to the
to.
a
video?
screenshot. I don't know what happened.
Somebody paid.
Somebody paid.
And Freddie Gibbs responded though, like
Pedophile
it just got weird. Freddie Gibbs responded, "Oh, I've been knew my girl did porn." It was just like he just got weird, like you know what I'm saying?
Wait, he
Like
ain't the one in the video as well?
I don't know.
She do porn, bro.
I don't know.
Probably
Freddie
not.
Gibbs be having them hoes. Last time I seen him, was build 2 of them. So just one. It was just one of them.
Freddie Gibbs got a girlfriend look like Amber Rose at the moment, so that's what he been posting with her, and Benny posted that girl.
Oh, that one.
He ain't tripping off that shit, man.
He
It
knew
was
she
before-
was old before he got with her.
So do y'all?
It was BC. It was BC time.
So Freddie Gibbs, you think he gonna have? He didn't got hands and feet put on him all summer. You think that?
He got
that's
whooped
gonna
one
affect-
time.
Huh?
How many times he got whooped one time, right?
No, Jim Jones beat him up at.
That's alleged. That's alleged.
And
But you
We
in
seen-
you in
seen
Gibbs camp?
Yes, one video.
You riding with Gibbs?
I thought it was
Dark
one of
skin,
them
That's
like-
alleged.
Kenny
dude.
Gibbs over here.
That's alleged.
Is you riding with Gibbs?
Bunny ain't getting fucked up like that. No.
yes, he
Why
is.
y'all by himself? He need a game.
He needs
He
some more
is a
rabbit.
vice
He
lord.
ain't
He needs some
tripping
more
though.
Your
rabbit.
Lord.
He
He's a
ain't
vice
tripping.
lord.
Big 5. It was a Bunny. Don't be tripping. But he think
Where's people's at the end?
that's the thing. He really ain't tripping about it, nigga. 20 niggas.
Hold on, this
running.
comment is this
It
comment.
might go
snitching?
bad next time though. You gotta stop doing that.
But is this comment snitching? Freddie said,
That's
and when y'all was beating me up, I heard your homeboy saying, shoot him, but I knew ain't none of y'all had a heart to do it.
That's telling.
That's kind of what I'm telling that.
That's kind of like when Cam said, I seen that dynasty sign before the shots went off. It's like the same thing.
That was a song. Ain't the same thing.
Exactly the same thing. It's probably worse.
He said what?
Cameron said Cameron got shot. He was in Lamb, you know what I'm saying? Stunned. Ran up on him. Wham, wham, wham. Yeah, he was in that sling, right? He got shot in the arm.
Drove. Put the lamb in 6, drove to the ER.
Put the lamb in 6,
They ain't get the lamb either. Or the
drove to the ER.
Cam ain't Freddie.
His reply was, I seen the dynasty sign before them shots went off. In the heat of the hip hop police movement.
That's telling.
That was the height of that. That was the height of the hip hop police movement.
Cam made a mistake.
No, that's the exact same thing.
Him and J. Cool, he never snitched on J. Him and J. Cool now.
Oh, that's definitely snitching.
You know what I'm saying? You never be cool with nobody snitching.
He spoke on it. They ain't never. They've been at odds.
Unless you from Oakland. So is that just though? If Freddie just snitched on that too? If Cam snitched, did Freddie snitch?
What Freddie say again?
I didn't hear what
He said when they was beating me up, they kept on. I heard you kept saying, shooting, but I knew y'all ain't had a heart to do it.
Who was you? Did he name it up?
Yeah, he said
He was
I
talking
heard
to Benny.
I heard you telling them to shoot him.
So he didn't put Benny the Butcher in quotation marks.
He added him.
He was adding him. He was adding him on the
I was trying to find a way for Fire to get out of
You
that.
gotta stop.
It is what it is.
And Benny had to go on there and reply, say, "Nigga, this is not true. This is police and shit." Like, you know what I'm saying?
He trying to get him booked.
Yeah, like
He didn't want to get shot. Shit.
Hey,
Y'all,
listen,
y'all already whooping me. Well, y'all got to shoot me too?
Wow.
It's 21 It's 21 minutes. It's 21 minutes whooping me. I got to get shot too.
Wow.
Goddamn.
they stomping you out there, say, "Man, somebody shoot him."
Somebody shoot him like,
That's
wow.
crazy. Why y'all want to shoot me? Y'all done already whooped me. That's crazy.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say
Pumpkin
about
head.
it, man.
Got served on site.
He definitely got that SOS.
Hey, man, y'all too old to this, man. Y'all used to make great music together.
Came and went.
Oh no, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I think it's unfair, right? Benny said, like he called him like, "Nigga, ain't your dad the police?" Like Freddie Gibbs' dad is like police officer. What they gotta do with Freddie Gibbs though, for real though? Like, come on, man. That really got nothing to do with that person.
Your dad the police.
Trickle down effect.
That don't necessarily like your dad.
That don't necessarily
Your daddy is a
mean.
pimp. You claiming that?
No, but what I'm saying
gotta
though,
take
it
the
don't.
good
It
with
don't.
You gotta take it.
But it don't take away from saying like you being like a street nigga, you trying to be authentic. If my dad a police officer, I could have not. My dad could have put me out. when I
Depends on what
was
type of cop he
10
is.
years old. Or it could have been like.
Or it could have been Lonzo.
Like Lonzo on Training Day.
Yeah. Or it could have been Lonzo, and then it's a flex. Like, yeah, my daddy a cop, but we killed 50 niggas. and we used to take everybody's
Extorting.
dope. Yeah, we used
Yeah,
to
that
start
type of
people.
shit.
Yeah, that's what we was doing.
That's what I just felt like.
Nah, it's still trickle down effect. Because that police shit he said on Instagram,
Yeah, that
he
made
could just say, "Hey, pops, yeah." They also said this, and his dad be like, "Oh, I got some guys."
He should have did it. He should have got his
That's
Charleston
the
White.
He
on.
should have got his dad to get him.
He
Yeah,
shoulda got his
Charleston. He on his
Don't worry about it,
Charleston.
son. I'm gonna make a call up there.
Charleston White. He on his Charleston White.
Should have got his white on. Niggas want to jump me on camera.
Now Benny them in a Rico in 9 months from now.
Sounds about right.
No, trying
like
to
Don't
tell
put
you.
that on my name.
No, I hope not. I'm just saying.
My nigga's already been in the field.
Juice, you anointed?
Huh?
You speaking shit into existence, you anointed?
I hope not that.
My nigga,
Yeah, I
my
feel
nigga,
it, bro.
Westside Gun. I think he was Griselda, but I don't think they all cool like they was. Cause he got a new record label and shit. He got new artists. What it called? Michelle Records or something like that. He still rap, but he got new artists. The new artists ain't signed to Griselda.
It's a business move.
Trying to see what he got going
They
on.
on some shit.
What about your boy Kevin Gates, man? Who tired of Kevin
That
Gates?
ain't my boy. Y'all want to talk about Kevin Gates?
He being weird.
He been with.
Being weird. He been weird. That dude was a weirdo.
I seen that video where he was doing that dance and they put a girl on it and she was like,
Smacking her side of the head.
I said, boy,
Clowning me, man.
yeah, he gotta stop that shit.
He
But
gotta stop. He out of control.
I don't think he can help it no more. Like once people get a shot of that attention that this shit bring.
You think that's what he doing? Like it's the attention?
I think he's attention.
Yeah, because his music ain't hitting like that no more.
But he always been like intriguing though. Like that's what I'm saying.
Oh, he always been different.
He always been corny to me.
But his fans, people always love to hear dude talk. Always. It's more like damn near more than his music. Every time he would be on the Breakfast Club or something, they would take. He said he had sex with his cousin, and he always was intrigued. Every time he did an interview, it was some weird shit that came from it. He go viral every time he make a post.
Every time he talk, huh?
Yeah.
He not do that dance.
What dance?
That dance he was doing.
His interviews just go viral though, because he would sit there and use words and stuff that people don't normally put together and sound real smart. But
That nigga just been in jail, man.
No, I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, he wasn't really saying
Niggas
nothing.
just read The Art of War and 48 Laws of Power. And
Yeah, he wasn't really saying nothing. Like he's talking about like how he take his kids with him everywhere, and if I gotta do this and that, I want my son to stand right next to me while I do it, so he see how to be a man and shit. Like he gonna get his kids killed.
He be saying weird shit on interviews. He was on there talking about like it would start off good, like he was talking about like the young rappers talking about like dissing the dead people and shit like that. But then he would get in there and start telling a story about how he done killed people. Like, I don't think you supposed to be saying this on camera. Like, basically trying to prove that he a real murderer or something like that. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Say you're part of the cartel, man.
That make you think
You don't say
all that shit.
You
All
never
that shit is
supposed to say
cap.
that.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, fam, you ain't here. Rico's coming
Come on,
up. Like, you
Parker,
admit,
Parker.
like, no bullshit. You go up to the Big
Yeah,
Facts
that's-
interview. He in there talking about when you kill somebody. Like, yeah, when you see they soul leave their body after you done put that pressure on them, like, you know what it really mean. Like, what are you talking? And then they just on Big Facts like, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, you know.
Fact.
Anyway,
He that type of dude. He was sitting here, we'd just be like, man,
I
dude
left a
tripping.
feather on the
Leave.
site. Left a feather on the body. That's a signature.
I mean, watching Power, dude.
That motherfucker crazy.
He goes.
Yeah, it is mine. He goes.
Kevin St. Patrick.
Tommy, all that shit.
It's Luca Bryan.
Kanan,
Luka
Luka
Brunson.
Brunson from Godfather, all that wrapped in one. I don't know that nigga, man. Them be the weird ones. Yo, what about your generation?
There's way more young weirdos than
That's what I'm
old
saying.
weirdos.
Y'all ain't know who y'all is, man.
Yeah.
You in the 6ix9ine generation, bro.
That's crazy. You absolutely are.
He one of the biggest artists of your generation.
No, he's not.
Trippie Redd. Huh?
Who listens to Trippie Redd?
Your generation.
You gotta take him, bro.
No, I don't. Juice
He said
WRLD,
you gotta
R.I.P.
take
Juice
it,
WRLD,
man.
but this is the music that you live. Ride Wave. Ride Wave on the internet crying today talking about, man, I hate birthdays. That shit lame as hell. I just wish.
Yeah, emotional.
That's your generation.
Fat ass.
Big teddy bear.
I seen one of your artists of
Big
your
fat
generation
nigga.
just made a tweet and said,
I don't fuck with that dude. He don't
I
got no
would-
mustache.
I wish my
Gotta do it.
ops was
Right
about
on,
that was about that life because I don't want to be here no more. I wish my ops was really like that because I don't want to be here no more.
Lame.
What?
He's stupid. He retarded, ain't it?
Slide.
Your generation.
He annoying.
I like Fredo Bang too.
He
Biggie
annoying.
rap
He
about
said-
that.
Fredo said that?
Until it existed.
Fredo said that?
Yeah.
Fredo Bang.
Yeah, I know you
But
talking
Biggie rapped about that all the time.
It was.
Now, it was different.
He was talking about suicide.
Same thing.
No, it was way better.
If it
Now,
was
how that
It
sound?
was metaphors.
How does that sound?
It
was
a-
better.
It was a message.
Same
man.
concept.
No, it was way different. Biggie was going through shit. These kids.
He
ain't
spoke it
even
into
going-
existence.
These kids ain't even going through that.
So was he really? Well, he was just dissing his ops then.
He basically saying,
I feel like that's what that was.
It was more of a
Just
diss
like,
than a
Like y'all ain't with it.
yeah.
Y'all some hoes.
And it was a cry for help, like some suicide. He didn't want to
Mental
be here
health.
no more. Yeah. I don't want to be here no more. I
No,
wish
he
my
put
house was
insurance
here.
on
Yeah, we're going to take care of that.
he is too. Shit.
Hey, man. Hey, shout out to HBCUs. They landed a broadcasting deal with CBS.
Let's go. For the
You
game.
think Deion made that happen?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You got all them people.
Prime
doing that.
time.
Hey, this is the thing. Shout out to all HBCUs with the black football and everything like that. But Deion did something right, and it made controversy. Now this is something I'm used to. I had a coach that said this dumbass shit too when I was a coach. But Deion Sanders, he said none of his players can go to class in like flip flops, Crocs, slides, none of that. They can't wear like white beaters. They can't wear shirts with their armpits out. So I guess like nothing like that. And they gotta sit in the front of all their classes. They can't wear short shoes.
Sit in front of all the classes. I'm
wear shorts.
with that.
No.
The dress code, I'm not necessarily with.
I don't think he said it can't wear shorts.
I think like
No, he said flip flops,
yeah.
beaters, no do rags, no hats, and no cutoffs.
You gotta look professional.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
In a class, in a college class.
That shit's normal, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You don't think so?
Nope. I'm all for it.
I'm
still gotta have-
for the sitting in front.
You still gotta have some sort of, like, even if you're going to college,
Gotta
you
have
still
some
gotta have some
structure.
sort of structure.
Yeah, some structure.
Cause it get wild in college. You don't gotta go to class.
That's what I'm trying to say. Though.
I'm coming.
I feel like the sitting in front of the class, I kind of get that because you have a relationship with your teachers. That's important, like in college. So I think Deion know that and stuff like that. But like the dress code in class,
Deion was about he was like that when he played though. He said what you look good, you play good. So it's just if you coming in class with basketball shorts on, tank top, you
slide.
really ain't taking class serious. You know what I'm saying? You come in there dressed to par. You know what I'm saying? You taking the instructor serious. You taking the class serious. You
there for something.
You there for
look
something,
like you
know
there
what
for
I'm saying?
something.
So I think that's the route.
We couldn't even wear, like, when we was traveling for road games, even when we going to Texas, 8 hours away, like, we got on
Yeah,
travel
wear
suits.
suits.
Huh?
So yeah, they wear a tie, didn't you?
For home games. But I'm saying, like, everybody had matching travel suits for the bus. You couldn't wear flip flops with your travel suit. Like, even if you,
going to 8 o'clock.
it's the same thing, bro.
You gotta put your clothes on, nigga.
Put your clothes on, man. If you sit in class, you sit in the front row, but you
you
got
too
flip flops
damn
on, you too
comfortable.
comfortable because now if you got flip flops on,
You can kick
9
them
times
off.
out of 10 you gonna kick them off.
kick
Now you
them
in there
off.
with your feet crossed,
Rubbing them
Chilling,
together.
rub them together. You
You
gonna
ain't
fall
paying
asleep.
attention.
Come on, man.
I get it.
It
I-
Shoes ain't gonna make you pay attention, but
I'm definitely big
Man,
on
fuck
comfort.
that.
But you gonna have your feet
it'll
out,
be
though.
better. It will
I
be
ain't with
better.
it. Deion ain't dressed like that in school.
No, Deion did what the fuck he wanted
Exactly.
to. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like that, he didn't.
I don't know what he did in class.
They
That
did-
may- but that
they
may
had
be
pictures-
why.
No,
That may be why though.
They were showing pictures of Deion Sanders walking around Florida State with all his chains on and sweatsuits and belly shirts and stuff.
That
like
may
that.
be why he's doing that though.
He
'cause
didn't say they
it
couldn't wear
wasn't-
chains and shit, though.
It's a uniform. When you
I'm
put your
coming to
uniform
class
on,
iced
you
out.
mean you come into work when you put your uniform on. Deion, well, he probably wasn't like that in college, but when he got to the professional league, he was
I get it.
definitely
I'm sure he explained it to the students like that. You know, this is where I made a mistake, or this is probably how I should approach class.
That's the point of
He
coaching.
just happened to be cold, so he was finna get a lot of his players. A lot of players don't go to the next level, or they don't pan out in the next level. So take class serious, take your education serious, and I think that's the direction that he going with it. But I'm kind of with him though. Just put me in the front, bro. Like I ain't got to follow the dress code. and stuff.
Don't play then.
I ain't sitting
listen,
front.
I'm going.
Exactly.
Don't
I'm
play
going
then.
somewhere else.
That's
No,
the
but
only thing I-
It's gonna be-
them be part of the policies though. Them be part of the it's some colleges and stuff like that. You got to just like in high school. You got to sign
all kind.
a policy. You know what I'm saying? These are the rules. You break these rules, this is what happens. So that's probably part of the policy. Sit in the front seat, no flip flops, no whoop. You don't do this, you don't play. Simple as that because you signed the contract. So it's a abiding contract.
Only one I didn't sit in the front.
I feel like that's the most important one.
Well, you can't cheat from the front, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my whole point.
Yeah,
Whether you
see.
dressing up or nothing like that, college is college. Like it's gonna be the smartest person in the class. Gonna probably be this Asian dude that got on flip flops stuff like that. Like you
He
gonna
ain't on the team, though.
but you gonna do the work. You ain't gonna do the work. Sitting in the front of the class is important in college because the college professor when the professors know you and they cool with you. You might have got that 68 on that test and you need a C. What I gotta do for extra credit and stuff like that. Sitting in front of the class, I get, but the dress code and stuff like that, I don't understand.
I ain't gonna fake it. That's
It's
a myth.
just, it's just a standard.
I ain't never seen just for somebody sitting in front of class that shit benefit them.
But when you
I hate
sit
when
in
people
front
say
of
that.
I
You sit in the front and you still fail, and it is what it is. Teacher ain't finna fucking with you.
I don't know. I just feel like
I
when you
never
when you
seen that work.
It worked for me when I was in school, I could say
Did you talk a lot in class?
no, but sometimes the teacher talking. When you know somebody look at you when they talking,
Yeah.
shit, it make you kind of pay attention. And when you in the back of the class, you got like you just said, you can't cheat, but you can't. When you in the back of the class, you can do whatever. You can go to sleep. You can.
Yeah.
But when you in the front, like they looking at you, you don't want to like disrespect somebody that's right there in front of you. So that's why I get what he meant.
Fall asleep in the front of the class. Fuck.
I'm in the back, but I got an A.
Oh, you can.
In college, you can do whatever you want to do. It's college. Like that's the thing about college. The teachers don't care. You paying to be here. You don't have to come. Like I don't care if you come here or none of that. Like,
You ain't got to show up one.
That ain't at all schools. That shit false, man. I had a professor that'll put your ass out of class and fall asleep in this bitch.
But by law, they can't do that.
He did it.
Yeah, I mean, but that's because y'all stupid. Y'all doing better.
I
You
wasn't
can't
me.
kick. You could have got him kicked out of class. You paying for him. Like when you pay for school, as long as you ain't disrupting the class, something like that, you can do whatever you want to do.
Snoring is probably disruptive.
I'm a snorer.
That's different. You didn't say that.
Jackson, get up out of here, man.
Well, this particular dude, he just
I want to see Deion.
he just told us stop talking to him, man. My homie, that's what he told the professor. He asked him a question about the homework. He said, "Man, stop talking."
And what did the professor say?
You get out my
Had to be done though.
That's disruptive, though.
No, you ain't
Or
feel
you
like
just stop talking to him.
Yeah, or just teach your class.
Ask somebody else.
Or just teach your class for real, because like I pay my tuition. This ain't high school.
I don't got nothing to say.
You got a test or something for me? But I like Deion ain't gonna bench the best player on the team because he wear flip flops.
Yeah, well.
They ain't gonna wear flip flops.
Exactly.
Speaking of school, Missouri returning a little SWAT thing. So you remember back in the day, it was before our time. You get in trouble, part of your punishment.
You
the
get
principal
swatted?
would SWAT, you get the little
You get
paddle.
Also,
paddle.
they gonna do that everywhere but St. Louis.
Oh no, they
They
been
don't
out
have
there
to
in
do it
St.
everywhere but St. Louis. Fuck
They
you
do it
mean?
in St. Louis.
My kids go to school in St. Louis.
You trying to say your
Juju get
kids?
his
Trying to
ass
say your
whooped.
kids can't get whooped?
Juju get
That's
his
that's
ass whooped.
exactly what the fuck I'm saying.
What you gonna do if they do?
I'm up there.
Never.
I'm sliding.
Your
at
frail
work,
ass up there.
You be at work.
What did you? What did
You'll
you
be
got?
at
What did
work.
you got? A Ducey teacher.
Huh?
John
Ducey.
Ducey.
Mr. Ducey.
Mr.
Ways
Ducey.
around. I don't want to incriminate
It's your
myself.
teacher.
I don't want to incriminate
It's your
myself.
kid's teacher. He say, I swatted him,
Yeah. Okay.
and you looking up to him.
Then he swats you.
No.
This what I hit him with.
Never been swatted.
Yeah, show it to him.
Huh? Dad?
This what I hit him with.
See it.
Take it from
See it. What
Ain't no parking spots outside.
I'm gonna let you see it for sure.
Ain't no parking
you gonna
spots
see it before I
outside.
show it to you.
You spinning the block.
Ain't no parking spots outside. Fuck you mean? That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't nowhere to park outside.
They bringing that back though. For real?
That's what Missouri did.
Like it's in effect.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
They doing
crazy.
that shit. Them all white.
Them probably
I don't
like
think that's gonna-
Southern Missouri
Wait a
like
minute.
racist as hell.
I
like,
don't
so-
think that's gonna work out.
No, Missouri racist.
No,
as
no,
hell.
it ain't
Like,
gonna
St.
work in
Louis
St.
just like
Louis.
stand
Huh?
out from Missouri.
One of them
St. Louis
kids,
and
Teachers
Kansas
gonna be
City.
one of them
Pop.
kids got the Glock in his backpack.
Fuck you
Lizzie.
mean?
You hitting me
In
with
his
that
backpack.
motherfucker? You gonna see it before I show it to you.
It ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
I'm sure it to you.
When you see it,
When you see
I'ma
it, I'm
show
show
it
it
to
to
Shout out
you.
to Glenn Reed.
And
real.
shout out to fucking Glenn.
fuck Glenn Reed, dude.
That crazy motherfucker thing.
That's what he said, man. When you see it, I'm gonna
When
show
you
it
see
to
it,
you.
I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out.
That was a crazy line.
That go
What's
up
up,
to like
KD?
up through high school.
I don't know. I don't know the details. But I just paid attention. I'm thinking, damn, my kids go to school.
You ever seen that paddle? That mug got
I
like
can see
holes
what
in
you
it.
mean. Hazelwood,
This ain't
Hazelwood
no-
Central.
This ain't no
Hazelwood
fraternity. You ain't finna be swatting my kids.
Science
and shit.
teacher tries to.
You talking about Hazelwood?
I've never
just
whooped
saying.
my
thinking,
kids before.
I'm thinking like
The first
Normandy,
time you
Normandy.
whooped
By somebody
that's
else.
crazy.
That'd be
Riverview,
wild.
Mr. Becker.
thinking
the
like
first person-
Vashon.
That type of shit.
Get your
happening.
Vashon High School
It's-
science teacher.
not in
It's
St.
shot.
Louis.
What
Anywhere
hand,
but St.
what
Louis.
hand you paddle with?
It's
That's the type of
happening.
energy that I'm on. What hand you paddle
You said
with?
what?
Not beans, dude.
It's happening.
It's happening.
What hand you paddle
I'm
with?
saying it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be very short lived.
No, it ain't even gonna go to
First,
St.
first of all,
Louis.
it's not gonna happen in 2020.
Vashon science teacher shot by student after
Smoke.
That's what I got the metal
Paddle.
detectors in there.
But
All
it's
of them
still-
ain't-
but
Some ass
the-
whooping
but the
going
Glock
on.
is plastic.
No, ain't no ass whooping going on. That shit ain't happening.
Listen, you better hope so.
I don't
You better hope so. You better hope they veto it.
he talking about
This just ain't gonna happen.
Mr. Smith swatted me, so now we finna spin the block tonight.
Tonight, he better not come outside.
I mean, that just means you gotta go to the school and do something to the teacher.
And you gotta
everybody.
live in the district.
No, they just don't slide on him after
and
that.
shit. We gonna find out where he stay at, all type of shit.
You don't got to.
No,
No, you don't got to.
Mr. Becker drive a Kia and shit. I'm putting the Kia boys on him and shit.
I'm telling y'all, it's not gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work. Them kids nowadays ain't going for that. I got a
Some
kid.
of the badass
I
kids
coach-
need to be
They
whooped.
need their ass.
I
whooped.
coach
It be the
youth
only
football.
whooping they get.
I coach youth football. I was talking to one of my players the other day. He's 7 and 8 year old. I told him he was sitting on the ground. You know, their attention spans is gone. He sit on the ground and said, "Man, get your ass up." One of the other kids in the back talking to one of the other kids was like, "I would have never let nobody disrespect me like that."
Disrespected him.
So what you do to him?
That's what he
He
told.
wasn't
that's what
talking
he
to
told-
me.
He was talking about you.
They all ran. They push up. You know, punishment came back. But I'm just saying, for a kid of that age to even say that, it's crazy now. I didn't
He stand on
swat
what he
him.
meant.
Huh?
He stand on what he meant. Would have never talked to him like that.
He said he looked at his homeboy and said, "I would never let nobody disrespect me."
Straight
like that.
up, coach. I don't fuck if you the coach or not.
That's crazy.
All right, the VMA is going on right now.
I might watch that shit.
Lizzo wins for best video.
I hate her, man.
Damn.
Let me get
Hate
let
is
me-
a strong
let me
word,
get through
my-
this before-
my brother.
Uh,
Hate is a strong
Nicki
word.
Minaj and Lil Baby win for best hip hop video.
Who?
Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby. Song of the summer goes to Jack Harlow,
First class.
First Class. Nicki Minaj wins the.
I ain't heard this song in the club all summer. It's the song of the summer.
At all.
He was at the wrong club. Wrong
Yeah,
club.
You went to the wheelhouse or some shit.
That motherfucker is jamming. Oh man.
They sped it up a little bit. Hit it with the techno beat.
You ain't been there.
All of
I ain't been there. You ain't been
I ain't gonna
there.
lie.
They ain't playing it at the marquee. You will not hear that.
You know
at
what? I
Marquee.
lied. I did hear. I went to patios at the baseball.
See what I'm saying? And it was turned.
It's all about the location.
It was
Nicki
turned.
Minaj
Huh?
wins the video.
I was thrown.
Nicki
You know how I get.
Nicki Minaj wins the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award.
What type of corny ass shit she didn't drop? I ain't seen nothing Nicki Minaj.
That's the award for like a lifetime achievement for videos. She dropped a corny ass video with Lil Baby.
I didn't see it.
Lil Baby was like a secret agent in the video. You seen
I ain't seen it.
Cop.
it? He played like Jay Reed from
You shouldn't have said that.
N2D.
That's crazy.
He just played a doctor too.
He get his acting. Shout out to Lil Baby. He got a documentary on Amazon Prime. I think it's a little
Untracked.
too early for a documentary.
Untracked.
Anybody check that mic out yet? On Hulu?
I think they took it off.
No, it's still on there.
Is it?
Check that what?
That Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson told me not to watch it, so
I ain't fucking
I'm
with
gonna
it.
respect Mike.
I'm scared to watch it. Hey, look,
I
I've
ain't
been
gonna watch it.
binge
If he
watching.
say don't watch it, I ain't gonna fuck
They
with it.
said he ain't getting no money from it. That he didn't have nothing to do with it or none of that shit.
Oh,
I
it
seen
ain't, it
the-
ain't gonna be good then.
They stole this story illegally.
people
yeah.
say it's real good. Though. Like my mama was just telling me how it was and how the dude. I seen the trailer. Dude sound just like Mike Tyson. And it's on Hulu. There's probably some money behind it. It's probably it's messed up because people probably gonna watch it. It probably is gonna be good.
And he ain't gonna get no profit.
Because what don't we know about Mike Tyson?
A lot.
And that's the sad
Same
part.
thing he said about the
We
show.
know a lot, but
That's
there's a
just-
lot we don't know.
But it's just, yeah, I'm sure Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson was about to be better, don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is, it's sad that it's all these documentaries, everything about Mike Tyson, but somebody could make something about him and don't need him. Like how they just did the Lakers show. I didn't know the Lakers. I talk about how good that show is, but a lot of the people involved wasn't
happy about it.
wasn't happy about it because they had that documentary coming, so they didn't have nothing to do with the show. But as somebody that watched the Lakers documentary and the Lakers show, I can see why they mad because
Get your
they tell them the same stories.
Get your business right. Trademark your name. Trademark your shit.
You can't. It's all that
Certain
shit-
ways, some
all
other
that-
stuff
all
you
that's
can't.
public record. When you a public figure, they can do that.
Do that shit early on. Is what I'm saying.
2006.
Yeah.
Slugger Rule.
Don't wait till you blow up to do the shit.
LLC.
Because you can't do it after that.
Can't LLC Magic Johnson.
Say what?
Like it's nothing. Like you couldn't. Anybody can make anything they want to about like the NBA teams. Like they can do that. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, it's stuff that
To a
they
certain
couldn't use in the doc. Like
There's a lot of. I could talk for 30 minutes on ways around that shit, but I ain't going there right now. But I'm telling you, it's not everything, but
May the best man win.
Yeah.
May the best producer win.
Yeah. Well, when they make that, they're gonna make a life story about you, starring.
Made by me.
Who gonna star
Yeah.
Juice?
Watch.
Who gonna play Juice?
Me.
Cuban Gooding Jr.
Orlando Brown.
Tyree.
Michael
Michael
Ray.
Ray.
Dude, let's go play.
That's Juice, dude. Hustling lemonades and shit, dude. But he really ain't hustling lemonade.
Oh, hold up, man. Before we get by here, y'all
He
see
just gave the script up.
y'all see the white boys on Power beefing with each other. The little dude that's on Tyreek's show, and then 50 Cent doing like a tycoon weekend in Houston and stuff. So yeah, he would perform. 50 would perform.
It was heavy.
And all the Power cast up there. And the dude that played Tommy, you know what I'm saying, he shook everybody's hand and shit. And the white dude that's on Tyreek's show tried to shake his hand. Tommy was like, it wouldn't shake his hand. But it's like he didn't see him. He like Dr. Lip.
It's really beef.
And then shook everybody else's hand though. That was the goal.
He ain't fucking with him.
There can only be one white dude in the Power universe.
I mean, but if we don't fuck with him, we don't fuck with him.
Tommy Mack is this show trash.
No, dude ain't Tommy. Dude ain't no killer like Tommy. Tommy don't fuck with them type.
You might stop comparing to me.
Yeah, dude ain't me.
Yeah, whatever.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
kind of stupid. But the little dude was clowning.
Let them have that white boy beef, man.
Yeah, I like to.
That's
That's
cool.
I like to see that shit. I hope
Okay,
they fighting
man.
there. I hope they
White
get
on
real-
white crime.
I hope they get real ignorant and shit. Like,
White on
those
right
thugs.
crime. Turn up.
start
bust his
shooting at each
motherfucking
other,
head,
some
yeah.
shit like that. Yeah, I want to see it bad. Like, yeah, we can't take these white people nowhere. Shit like that.
Real
Cutting up at this black event.
That's what I want to see. The only people tripping that Tycoon weekend was the two white dudes from Power. That'd have been love.
Perfect.
That's
Tycoon weekend was crazy, though.
Shout out to 50 Cent,
I
man.
had my scheduling fucked up. If I'd have paid attention, I would have been there.
It was crazy.
Man, we ain't, next week we'll get into what we watching. There's a whole bunch of
I'm watching Game of Thrones.
new movies and stuff like that on Netflix.
House of Dragons.
I can't get there. I don't want to watch it.
You gotta watch the first one before you watch the next. You just started a Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah, getting that.
But ain't the stuff on now a prequel?
It's a prequel.
It's
but I
before.
still- I
It's
still
before.
don't
It
like
don't got nothing to do with. It does, but
Like 200
the
years
character,
prior.
the characters ain't the same. Yeah, so it wouldn't matter. Actually, it'd be better off if you watch this first,
That's my point.
Really?
because it'll give you insight on the Targaryens. But that's
Game of Thrones.
that's neither here nor there.
They said
You watched that?
They said Game of Thrones had its first black person on it last week.
Yeah, white dreads.
Got
and shit
black
like
dude, white dread.
That was the only black person that's been on it.
Probably so.
Probably.
There wasn't no black people back in the day.
No,
Not
the,
there.
The,
It wasn't there.
regions.
It wasn't Iceland,
Yeah, not bad.
Greenland.
It was
Right
the
over there.
regions.
Not
Like,
one of them made it.
they brought the niggas from Africa over here, and that's how that shit came about. Everybody else was everybody in their same little region.
Yeah, man, wasn't no.
You want no niggas over
They
there.
was wrong. They got the writing wrong. Black goes everywhere. Black goes everywhere. They got the writing
I ain't
wrong.
want.
Shout out to Game of Thrones. Though. It's dope.
Yeah.
Can't screw up the pastor, man. You can't screw up the
Hey, I got
pastor.
some stuff screwed up already though. yeah. On my first album.
You
feel me?
Welcome back. Everybody that's listening to this, everybody that's watching this, we'd like to welcome you to the Reason to Doubt podcast. Like always, this is episode 147. But like always, I am your host, the Supreme Pie God, Jay Sims. And we here again. This is the first time you're getting to see this up close like this. To the left of me, to the far left of me, we got. Oh no, I can get it right now. It's right here on the board. So to the left of me, we got Big Juice, Retro Worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Juice Lemonade. How many brands you got now?
Ventures, JBL.
JBL Ventures.
Got a lot. He like Shaq.
Like Shaq, you know what I'm saying?
Don't turn down his check.
You don't turn down nothing.
You got General Commercial too.
Huh?
General
Insurance.
To the left of him, we got
Man,
Be Yourself himself,
he added on a little something on the end of
DJ
that.
Stino.
So you got two.
Man, y'all hating on everybody drops, dude.
Oh man, the drops is getting out of hand.
I
To the right of me,
I got that one.
we got
Back to the old drop.
I don't like that new joint.
Joe Jack, Big
This
Joe
didn't
Jack.
hit that well.
They didn't have a wild factor.
Because you
Huh?
would have to heard the whole thing in order for it to, you know. hit
Look,
the-
man, hey, we gotta leave our drops the way they are, so people can get comfortable with our drops, man. We can't change our drops every day.
Roll
Look
mode.
good. He had that fabric.
But to the right of me, we got
Yeah, see, I was riding yesterday, baby.
Big Fresh 60.
I ain't had it was too hot for that vest. It's too hot for that vest. I'm waiting on another something. We'll talk about that later.
Too hot for that vest. You gonna be looking like the dude off Waiting XL.
In the summertime with the vest. Now that vest get hot. If you ain't moving, boy, that motherfucker stick to you.
Oh man, like always, this is shot by Lil Deuces, AE Media. But
I like that.
Bar.
when you pick that
No, he
phone,
mean that though. Like
Bar.
but when he pick that phone up, he gonna do good
This
work
work.
though.
This work.
Oh, really?
he should have said facts. That should have been his ad lib. Facts. Because everybody done felt that.
Right.
AE Media, man. Make sure y'all book me. Y'all need anything done, video, photography. You know, we're here right now, AE Media Studios, holding it down right now. We got a guest. You know, this man is a legend in our city, our town. You know, somebody that needs no introduction. We're going to give him an introduction anyway. You know, he goes by Slugger Rue, Pastor Rue. You know, just a stand-up guy. Somebody that we appreciate, somebody that's always been a plan to have on Reason to Doubt podcast, you know. My family, you know, round of applause. Make sure you go to get that Sluggeroo app.
For sure.
All that, you know.
Yeah. Plug it. You can download that thing.
But man, round of applause. First time Reason to Doubt podcast, Sluggeroo. You know, we appreciate it.
Oh, really? Appreciate being here.
You know, we here again. This is episode 147 of the Reason Doubt podcast. Thank you for all our supporters. Thank you for everybody that's watching this, listening to this. If you listen to this and you're not subscribed, that's a shame. Shame on you. Hit that subscribe button, man. Make sure you subscribe to everything we got going on. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere you do the social media, we on there. Just type in Reason to Doubt podcast and we will pop up.
We need TikTok.
We got TikTok too. Reason to Doubt podcast. We be booming. You know, I don't be on TikTok like that. But
That's a big deal.
I look at them. We got like 10,000 views on video on TikTok and shit.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah,
TikTok a
man.
big deal.
Shout out to all the podcasts. Yeah, I ain't know that either. All the podcast pages.
We supposed to go viral too. So
Possible.
But we here. This episode is sponsored by Goalie Gummies. Make sure you get that. They got multivitamins for everything you need, from super fruits to their famous apple cider vinegar gummies, their super greens, and John Steen's DJ Cino's favorite
Ashwagandhas.
ashwagandhas. Those are good for a lot of things.
the Levito.
But go to goalie.com, use promo code Reason to Doubt Podcast, get 20% off on everything on that site with free shipping. Reason to Doubt Podcast is the promo code. Use that. Now back to the show. Now, Slugger, you know different from anybody else that been on this show. The thing we'd like to do to get on the people that we have on the show, we like to get their top 5 music artists. Feel like when somebody tell you they top 5,
Say a lot about yourself.
you just get a vibe for that person.
Already.
You know. So
In any order or?
Order.
anyway,
Dead or
how
alive.
you want to do it? Dead or alive?
Well, you know you got to put 2 of them dead for sure. Pac, Big. You know, it depends on what era. Growing up on the West Coast,
You can even
half my
exclude them
life.
and do
You
a
feel
whole
me?
other 5. if
Oh, you said exclude them?
we could. We have people. done
Okay,
that before.
okay.
Everybody throw
Let
them
me
in there.
see. In my era, groups too.
Whatever. Who you listen to the most? Like your favorite. It ain't gotta be like politically correct. Who you think, you know what I'm saying, is the greatest.
Right,
I want
right.
to know your personal favorite. Who the top 5 people you listen to? Or listen to, or
Well, I could just do a mixture. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
I
go
just do a
ahead.
mixture. Right now, when I'm just chilling, me and the wife, we kicking it. We like to tap in with some secular. I like finesse. I like his I like his little talk. You feel me? Growing up, Pastor Troy had him knocking. Put me through a lot of stuff. Long nights, 3-6, of course. 8-Ball, MJG. Of course, some West Coast rappers. You know, I'm all over. You feel me? Just get something that with that vibe, something I could really listen to. Back in the day, Mr. Lucci. You know what I mean? Texas. Yeah. You know, Cash Money. You know, I'm with y'all era. You know what I mean? I like that. You know what I mean? Let me see. I'm trying to get my ear to the streets for the new stuff. You feel me? But I'm all around. You feel me?
sure.
I'm all around.
but being that you now, you know, you don't really, you still listen to that type of music still to this day?
Yeah, I'm the type of dude. I don't think music gonna change you.
Yeah.
If music changes you, through.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I like to keep my ear to the streets. That's how we got to communicate. You know, that's why I'm back to music. You feel me? That's my communication. So I got to know what they communicating about and what they talking about. So if you tight, you tight. You ain't.
And that's what we started this episode with the song "I Pray." You just put that out.
Yeah. August 3rd on my
August 3rd,
birthday.
yeah.
Yeah. This is 8 years since I released something. Yeah.
And
So
don't. I'm about to clip that too. You know what I'm saying? You said that doubt a couple of times.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be
and that's why I'm on here. You know, was it the 147th episode? Right. It means some each doubt each decade. So I got a lot of double entendres in this.
okay.
Yeah. We can break it down though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So man, on Reason to Doubt, when we have a guest, we like to, you know what I'm saying, give the floor to you. And,
Okay.
We want to know your story. You know, I want people to, you know what I'm saying. I know that's what you do. You inspire people all the time. You show
Facts.
people where you came from. And
Yeah.
the doubt that somebody might have put on you or you might have added yourself.
All
So
right.
we're gonna start it off like, just tell us about the beginning of Slugger,
Okay.
like where you grew up. Where you
Right,
grew up.
right. I was born here in Alton, but moved back and forth to California since I was 4. We hitting the highway. You feel me? My
Part of
pops, L.A., South Central, Watts, Compton, Rancho Cucamonga, Upland, Downland, North, Skid Row, all over that thing. You feel me? Living in cars, homeless. You know, it's that real life out there. That's what I love about West Coast. Everybody got to come together and live. You feel me? It ain't no you over there, you over there. We all in one crib. You know, I remember living in Compton one time, and And this is around NWA time, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure this out. My daddy, he running in the house. I'm like, what's going on, you know? I'm just playing with my cars, but it was that NWA time, you know what I mean? Just in the 80s. So I'm in Compton in the 80s. So my life just fast forward. Then came back here when I was 7, went back when I was 8, came back. So half my life, we just back and forth. My old man trapping, my mama following him, you know what I mean? I remember one time in 2nd grade, I had to go steal the sugar and the butter off the tables so I could make some sugar rice for my sisters, you know? I'm living in the hotel, then go to school because my daddy and them out trapping, you know? Out there, you got to have an address. Ain't no address. We going to hotel, you know? I'm seeing women shooting up on the steps. So I'm looking at this like, wow, this something. You know?
Shit you see on the movies, real life.
Real life.
But at that time, did you think it was like normal?
Yeah.
It was your life.
It was normal. You know, I'm breaking in other rooms to see what they got in the refrigerator, you know. Especially when the construction men, they going to work. I'm seeing them work, so I'm going in their room, and drinking their food and eating their stuff so I can take it back to our room.
Yeah.
It was normal, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You reflecting on that as you got older.
Facts.
But at the time, it was life.
Yeah, and I remember one time I got in my book, I'm an author as well. Go check that out. The Comeback, Fighting Back with Faith, available at slugger.com/the comeback book. And it was flour everywhere. I thought it was flour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sisters them caked up with it. Man, I'm 5 years old. It's a thing in my book called Flower Party. They done messed up everything.
What they say, fucked off the church's money?
You feel me? Church. You know what I mean? And hey, boy, so it's just real life. But it was normal.
Yeah, y'all ever read? I read Bobby Brown's book.
Yeah. Fried
Like
chicken.
that.
He fried
He
chicken
was
with
in
it.
the cabinet and he thought it was he making some chicken. He thought it was flour.
Man.
Dope.
They eating that chicken in their mouth right now.
That's what I'm talking about, like real life. So I'm from a family of trappers on my daddy's side. On my mama's side, they church folk.
Man.
You know?
So you seen the best of both worlds.
Both worlds. Yeah.
I wouldn't say the best.
That's what I was thinking.
But you seen two different
Two
sides.
different sides. That's good. That's good. But the word that you say, yeah, I feel you.
You know, so that was so when would you say your life got a little stable and was just your home, like you had an address or something like that? When did you move back to Alton? Like where did you go to high school? Where you go to high school at?
Well, I did 6 days at Alton High as a freshman. Then we went right back to Cali.
Damn.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. So it was never really stable. You feel me? I lived in almost all the projects, you know. So 6 days at Alton High, went straight to Cali.
I did like 6 days too.
Yeah. I was playing football and everything. Old man picked me up like, we about to go. I said, where we going? He said, we about to go home. You about to leave. They had everything packed up in the crib. We went out there a month before. I'm thinking we on vacation. He out there scouting the land. Man, we had an apartment and everything. As soon as we went back out there, I was enrolled the next day, like crazy.
Yeah, but y'all situation was different. You did 6 days by choice. You know, I don't think y'all.
He moved.
Y'all didn't really go nowhere. You just stayed at the crib. Matter of fact,
I guess it's kind of different.
uptown.
Uptown.
Yeah,
Not too far from the school.
to walking distance to the school. Basically.
Decided not to go.
I got a story about that later on.
Right.
In your book. In your book.
my
Your
book.
book.
In your
Get on
book.
JoeJack.com.
right. Hey, you gotta promote it. You feel me? It's about branding.
Yeah, for sure.
So early like Slugger Rule. You know, when did you what's your first memory of like? Because you make music still.
Right.
And you said you ain't made music for so long.
Right.
It brought you back, so you gotta have a love for it.
Yeah. I
So
got a love for
What's
it.
your first memory of music? Like,
What inspired you to do music?
yeah, your earliest memories of like.
Well, I say when I was trapping, and a lot of cats came from Chicago, right? And they was like, "Hey man, let's get it in." But I was rapping when I was in Cali too, though. So a lot of the cats, you know, we hooping, everybody doing their little thing. So everywhere I went, it was the same culture, but everybody was just a little different. You know what I mean? A lot of hoopers out here, a lot of hoopers out here, a lot of them rap. So we started getting real serious when everybody was trapping. We started getting to the studio, paying for studio time. And it was on after that. So we was Minds Collide, all the Uptown Vice Lords. We had our own group. So we jumped in.
Tapes.
Yeah, we jumped in. And back then my rap tag was Slugger Ruliano, the block boss. Yeah,
Slugger.
block boss.
Slugger
Ruliano.
That's hard.
Boy, the block boss. So when I started doing gospel, I just chopped off the Ruliano and Sluggeroo.
I got it. I ain't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
I remember, like I said, I was around back then. I'm from uptown, so I
Yeah.
remember. I
Yeah.
remember.
For sure.
You still got that white thing?
No, I sold
that
it.
a
I
Bonneville?
sold it. The Bonneville. Ooh, that
On
Bonneville.
Dubs was
It was 18,
18.
but I was the
They look
youngest
like
in the
Dubs.
You
city.
about 8, you was what you 17,
I was
18,
19.
19.
Clean though.
I was 18
They look
That white
when
thing
I
was
started.
cold, man.
Yeah, it was white with blue pearl. When the sun hit it, the blue pearl
That
had
white
the
thing
white.
was cold.
And then
Bang in the trunk.
Banging. You hear me? Velvet in the inside. I was young.
couldn't tell you nothing.
Couldn't tell me nothing. Biggest rims in the city at my age.
At the
You
time,
feel me?
yeah.
Big screen, 7-inch. I was the first one. All that. I was the first. Yeah. Rolly outside. You feel me? Hey, I was the first.
I like to hear that type of talk.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
that
leaving
was
school,
first.
walking back behind the football field, grabbing a little something.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Already.
No, listen.
Yeah.
The tree, that's a different story.
Hit and run.
That's a
Yeah.
different
Right,
story.
hit and run.
Right there.
Legendary.
That's why I say that could be on what's that show that BET got?
I don't know.
Like American Gangster. Like
Yeah. It was official.
No.
It
That
was official.
It was
man.
like hit and run.
It was
that tree-
official. Yeah,
that
it was.
tree-
It was.
Could have been on American Gangster.
If people would have been smarter now with their mind, but we was all young. The OGs back in there were like 26. You feel me? I'm 18. So if everybody had a mindset, we could have did some big things. You know.
So what age did you think? Not you think. What age did you get caught up in like the street life, like hustling, trapping?
12, but 17 when I really decided I had to provide. So when I came back here in 98, my parents split up. So my dad, he went to a shelter. My mama and them went to a shelter. And so now I can't go with them. So I got to go to a shelter. But I was going to go to Skid Row. And I'm like, I can't go there. I already know what's going on. Send me back to Mama's house. So I went back, came senior in high school. That's when D Miles and them was there. So I'm on the squad, you know what I mean? Bray was playing. I would be snapping on Bray. But we got a good relationship now. That's Coach Bray, if don't nobody know out there. And man, you know, I was doing them in practice because the only way that I was gonna get out the hood was hooping.
Right.
We lived in the jungles before I came back here. So in order for me to play at the jungles, I had to dribble the basketball from my little place we were staying at up the hill through my legs so they knew I wasn't banging. You feel me? One mess up, they know that I'm just playing. You know what I mean?
Damn.
What?
That's a hell of a test to get your handles
What?
together, ain't it?
Hey, I had to
Get
show
your head
them.
right.
That's
You know I
I
hoop
had
right.
to show them.
You know I hoop
feel
right.
me? Right.
Yeah.
Gangbanging out there, real talk.
That's it,
What?
real.
That was my Holy Ghost. You know what I mean? So I had to show them cats like I'm really hooping. I'm in your hood. You know what I mean? I don't live here. You feel me? But I got to show you that I'm here. I'm living here, but I ain't from here. And that they don't play that. But they didn't touch me because they seen he hooped. And I wouldn't win no games. I would almost win, but then I would make sure I lose. I'm just being honest. I had to live. You feel me?
You gonna run into Jake?
You know, they had picked me up so I could hoop,
Yeah.
but I would make sure I would never win. You know, I was smart. You know what I mean?
So you did the LeBron in the fourth quarter.
All the time. hey.
What they saying?
That's maybe what LeBron. LeBron used to be scared to win.
Man.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
He
man.
thought Dirk was gonna do something to him when he won that championship. No, yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it ain't been no peaches and cream, man. That's why I don't play with no people out here, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm a different dude.
So when did you decide to become affiliated? Like when you
12.
came back here?
No, I was one before I left. You know, they ain't no vice lords out there, so I was
I
cool.
know that's what I was asking.
You know what I mean? But we living in a all blood household in the 40s, in the Crips. So I'm still affiliated with the family I'm living with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just drama, man. You know? Like half my family Crips, half my family Bloods out there. Back here, Vice Lords, GDs, BDs. So no matter where I'm going, it's still gang, it's still poverty, basically.
So, with your story, tell us like stuff leading up to you changing your life. Because you know, when you hear people's stories like this, they always get that, that moment of clarity where it's like, oh,
Facts.
I gotta change it. So
Facts.
Just walk us through like what was going on in your life.
Yeah, man. When I started rapping, they say death and life in the power of the tongue. When you speak things come to manifest. So I would be rapping, and a lot of stuff I would rap would come to pass. And I'm like, man, dude, I think I'm gonna stop rapping, man. I had this one song called Interrogated Snitches with my cat from Chicago. It was talking about interrogated snitches. And, it was like handcuffed to the table, in the dark room interrogated, snitches run their mouth because they're scared and I hate it, gave the information when the where Slugger placed it. Happened just like that. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So I'm like, man, dude. So then I had other, raps we talking about, we really getting it in. Is it love or hate? Play or hate? Run with the alley with the extra weight. A 4 pound, I'ma handle a squeeze to give us our taste. The brother can't breathe. I'm cutting off circulation, population play hating. Anybody talking about my nation, you're facing the youngster click operation. You're talking that stuff. You're gonna be a patient at born. Sound the alarm. It's some hating going on. Now it's gonna be some banging going on. Now one going on the phone. Emergency nursery nerf your back. The health, the pain you felt. Pumpkin heads they start to swell. Birds don't fly, they fly in the mail. Special delivery. So I'm just speaking all of this stuff. We talking about we got people in the Bonnie. At docks, dumping bodies at dock. I'm just thinking of all of this stuff. Like, I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to kill nobody. And I had to slow it down.
Deuces. Yeah, he gonna rap. You think he gonna rap?
Hey,
it's in me, it's the culture. You feel me?
I remember back, like I said, I'm from uptown too, so
Yeah.
I remember you said punkin heads.
Yeah.
I remember when y'all was going through y'all thing and y'all was putting them SOSs on folks and folks was getting beat.
What's the SOS?
Serve on site.
Smash on site.
Smash on site. I got a story about one of them.
And they really.
This is a podcast, so let's hear it.
Ooh,
Hey,
wee.
Sim, and they really
They
was
on
crushing fools like
Family.
So what happened?
A smash on site was basically a smash on site. SOS. If somebody get that SOS, you got to smash them on site.
No man, y'all at the bank.
I'm about to give you a story. I'm playing it up for you. And if you see them and we hear about you seeing them, you smashed on site. I'm at work at APAC. It's back in the day. Check it out. APAC. This APAC. It's APAC. You hear me? I worked at APAC. You feel me? That was my day job. Night job, I'm at the tree. I'm at work. I'm kicking it at work. I'm all on the cubicles. I'm hollering at a female. It's lunchtime. Ooh, it was popping. Yeah. It's lunchtime. I see a smash on site. I'm like, man, I'm at work.
gotta get him.
I gotta get him. I'm saved now, so it's all love. Wherever you watch this, it's just a story. It's testimony. It's true. You feel me? I see the smash on site in the mall. I'm like, let me holler at you. He like, man, I'm with my grandma. He with his grandma, y'all.
Sweet lady.
Sweet lady. God bless the grandma. I said, I don't care who you up in here with. Let me holler at you. He duck off. He went to the restroom, family bathroom. He must have took her in there with him. I went to the photo booth. I put the screen back. He come out. I'm on that. I'm on it. I said, hey man, let me holler at you. He broke. I said, I know he didn't run on me. I'm chasing him. He running at champs like help. I said, yeah, buddy.
Got it.
He stopped at the counter. I beat him from the counter all the way back to the mirror. There's t-shirts everywhere. You hear me? I'm talking about, boy. I beat the brakes out. Smash on sight.
That what D did work that trip?
Yeah. That's back when they had all the equipment and stuff back there.
Hey,
Punching bags and stuff.
man, it was everywhere.
Had to be done.
It had to be done. You feel me? Gang culture.
It was either him or me.
It was him. Come on now. It was him and me. You know what I mean? And it was like that. So I had to put in that work. And as I'm coming out, security coming, I see everybody, I don't want to throw no names out there. They're like, oh man, you good? Hey, log me out, 71974. I got in the Bonnie, and I was on the run for a couple of days, you know? But I had to do what I had to do. Gang culture was real.
Did you lose your job at APAC?
No. They logged me out. I was good, you feel me?
Okay.
But I did get fired after I went to the jail, though. So they heard I got locked up and everything. So
you got
I
locked
lost
up
my
over
job.
that matter?
No, not over that matter. I got popped off with 10 of them things. Okay. Yeah. And a mob action. So gang culture, mob action, hustling.
Some of that Reggie Miller.
No, it wasn't no Reggie.
Oh.
No. It was, we had Loud. You feel me? I really didn't, I didn't play with that Reggie. I had Loud. Yeah. But that was another situation too. You feel me? A lot of the people in the mob ain't cool, So it was just bad situation. If y'all know, back in the day, everybody trying to get out of jams. For sure. So they jammed us up,
So I was just from listening to your music, doing research before the show, listening to your music, and then listening to a couple sermons and stuff. That when you got locked up for the thing you got locked up for, what you just talking about, that's when you really talking to God.
Right. My grandma, we was trapping out her crib, so she had church going on all day. Mm-hmm. I remember she would even take the Bonnie to church on them things. and the church people, that's why I was a little bit different. The church people looked at us kind of different. You know what I mean? We hustlers. It smelled like weed when she go up into the church, but we was just trying to take care of our grandma. You know what I mean? And they would look at us different. So I just didn't like church no more, you know what I mean? Because they looking at us crazy. Judgmental. Yeah, judgmental. That's why I never try to be judgmental in my pastorate. I want to love people how they is, And, yeah, man, we was trapping out our crib, and I would hear church. So sometimes I would be up in there bagging up, and it'd just be talking about hell and all that, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, man, I know God. Then I'd be having dreams, it was like, man, God, At nighttime, it was peaceful at night. I'm bagging up 3 a.m. You know what I mean? Because the spot kind of ain't jumping no more. You get your last few sales, you feel me? And now I'm bagging up. The only time I had peace, but I'm hearing all this stuff she talking about in their church, God and all that. I'm like, man, I know you. And everything he would save me from. I got carjacked at, September, about 8 o'clock at night, 2000. This one Dooley was popping. Same week, Lil Deshaun got, blast. It's crazy. I don't want to put no names out there, but it was just so many things going on that night. A lot of shootings that week. But I got carjacked at gunpoint. They said, don't none of y'all niggas move. And I'm looking at them. I'm high and drunk. The body souped up. It's punching. You feel me? Just got some Phoenix Gold. I'm just lit. They said, don't none of y'all niggas move. Just start blasting in the car. I got in the woods by like the second step. I had to crawl over. Fox was in the passenger seat, Chill in the back seat. They bust that Chill, bust that, and I'm like, man. I'm instantly sober now, though. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So I'm thinking that was like an angel just pulled me up out of there. When I got back, I seen a shoe, seen a hat. Then they busted the people at the top of the hill. So now people hitting my line like, dude, it's on, because we gang affiliated. You know what I mean? I'm in Dooley, but I'm Vice Lord. You know what I mean? So they thinking, so it was just so much going on. So that was another incident that I said, Lord, I thank you for saving me. You know what I mean? Another time we got some action going on. It's Code Red. So Code Red, that means you just got to be on high alert. We in two with the cats, and they come through dumping. Boom, 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 boom. So we about to go back and put in that work. Guns wouldn't shoot. Not just my gun, but the sawed-off wouldn't shoot. And I see them. We going by the cemetery. So we about to go to their hood. They behind us. I hit a hook slide. We retch out. None blast, man. I'm like, man. So we back on the block. You know what I mean? We trapping. It's life. We gun fighting. We back on we trapping. It's storming. Now I'm like, man, if the lights go out, I'm gonna see if this thing busts. Lights went out. I'm like, man, I grabbed that shell and I'm just looking at all of these different instances like, Lord, it's real, man. He's saving me for some. And I just kept talking to him, man. So the second time I got out, so that's that second time when I'm talking about, Lord, if you let me out, I'm going to live for you. So this is like continuation. This song is continuation of what I did back then and how I am now. So he got me out. Slugger being my nickname. 3 strikes, you out. I can't keep playing with my life, I grew up Muslim half my life too.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask how you choose that path when you got a Muslim background.
Exactly. My father, he's still a Muslim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shout.
Yeah, feel me? Man, Smitty Roo, Pops, what's up?
Yes, sir.
So, and back in the day he was doing this thing, but he was in his addiction too. So I was like, man, you want me to pray 5 times a day, but you smoking. You feel me? You and mama smoking. You know what I mean? You putting hands on her, y'all fighting. We ain't got no lights on. You feel me? We got creative and got one of them light bulbs with the plug on it to plug it in outside the apartments so we can have some electricity in the house. You feel me? So I'm like, man, this ain't, you know what I mean? So I said, I need Jesus. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everywhere we go is poverty, you know?
Yeah.
So I need the Lord, you know?
Right. Did that cause some tension between you and your pops?
No, because I checked him one time. I was like, hey, dude, I want to be your son, dude.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, if we gonna rock, I'll just be your son. You ain't got to kick that. I ain't got to kick this. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, like, son, you know. Because just like how I was with the gospel side, I was like that with the Quran, too. Like, I read it. I'm a student.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, when you get locked up, you read. You feel me? That's why I don't really play cards or dominoes now, because it was psychologically, you know. They trying to mess with your mind, think it's cool, think it's a game. This ain't no game, man. Right. So I chose Jesus, and he been saving me ever since. You know what I mean? So that's why I give him all praise to let him do what he got to do in my life.
So when you,
It seemed like you chose your own path because, like you said, your dad was Muslim, but
Right.
you still, you know what I'm saying, went the other direction. You
Right,
said everybody in
right.
your house was like Crips and Bloods, but you Vice Lord.
Right,
So it seemed like
right.
you, shout out to Steen, like you just being yourself the
Being
whole
me
time.
and just leaning what I felt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was cool with me. You know, I didn't want to hurt nobody if they didn't try to hurt me. Still like that today. I tell people I'm a pastor. I lay hands and I will lay them hands.
Amen.
Straight amen. Don't play with me. You feel me?
so when you got out, when did you start? When did you start? Like, I want to be a pastor. When did that start?
Well, it's steps and levels to
Yeah,
that. You feel me? So I was a minister first, and I just had a heart for outreach. You know what I mean? When the pastor, I got saved in December of 2003. And the pastor, he wasn't tripping off my braids, gold teeth, my big money chain, and none of that. And I love that. Because we said earlier how they would be like trying to shun you. You feel me? It was in Venice, Illinois. New Shine of Light. Bishop John Henry Williams. Always a shout out because I wouldn't be here today. You feel me? He accepted me how I was, man. And it blew up. They had articles and newspapers. It was like, soon as I gave God my life, he took me to the next level. I'm in newspapers, everything, because Vice Lord gang member changed his life. Yeah. They ran with it, and I ran with it. Got a story.
I think that's like the number one thing would kind of run people away from getting saved and stuff like that.
Facts.
It just seems like the church is so judgmental. They feel like they're being judged.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Of a person, you know.
And it was love. And he said, you want anything to say? I said, no, I ain't got nothing to say. But my hand grabbed the mic. And I said, I'm going to keep my braids and gold teeth, and I'm going to rap for Jesus. And I handed the mic back.
You should have dropped it.
Hey, you feel me? Should have dropped that bug. Like, hey, if I ever do me a little autobiography, I'm going to drop the mic in there. Yeah. And then it's going to say Joe Jack in the back. You feel me?
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, and I've just been rocking with it because I want to show people, man, ain't nobody judging you, man. And I wanted to go against that stigma. You know what I mean? Being locked up, they try to take all of this from you. Cut your face off, cut all that off. I've been bucking the system, man, for the last 20 years, man. Ain't nobody been paying no attention, but I'm doing this because I'm sick of microaggression. I'm sick of the traumas we got to go through, and I want to show people, hey, we can make something out of ourselves, you know?
For sure.
For real, for real.
Yes, sir.
The New Beginnings.
Yeah.
That's always been the name you put on everything.
Facts. Facts.
Just tell us more about you. Everybody always asks us about Get the Water.
Yeah.
The Dowdy.
That's good.
So
That's good.
I just want to ask you about your
Man, appreciate that. New Beginnings, I started, my cousin, his mother-in-law, she had a salon called New Beginnings. And I never wanted to take away from nobody. I want to add to. So New Beginnings with Rue is when I start cutting. I said, man, if you open the door, I'm going to come through. I ain't going to be separate. New Beginnings with Rue. This y'all spot. You feel me? Y'all looking out for me. Let's go. And then when I started passing, I'm like, man, I need to give me a name for my church. Faith Shop. I said, no, it's going to be New Beginnings Outreach International. So I just flowed with it off of me showing love to them. And it just blossomed from that. So we got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe with that, man.
So when did you start cutting? Like you
12 years old.
For cutting hair?
Yeah, me, Pat T, and Dusty was cutting in all niggas. And we seen Slack cutting. He putting designs and a little shine in them head. I said, man, I'm going to give me some clippers. We going Dollar General. We can cut you up and line you at the same time. You feel me? So we just started getting it in and cutting each other hair. And man, it was on. It was on. So that was my passion. So I'm rapping, I'm hooping, I'm cutting hair.
What's
So
the name was
I'm cool.
cutting too down the way. We stayed on niggas too.
Wig fall now?
Earl, remember Earl? Earl was
Oh
cut.
yeah, Earl was cold.
Earl
Chris
was
Lusser them and all that. I remember all them rides in school. Like you know what I'm talking about? All that. Yeah. Yeah, Earl was getting it in. So everybody was cutting. So
We stayed right
loved.
across from Tony on Red now.
Yep. And I stayed. They stayed right across the street from me too. I'm 3123, 3100 block.
All right, that's like the 6th time you done brought up hooping.
Yeah, man.
What's up, man? Y'all, anybody can vouch for Slug?
Salute
Slug
Park.
nice
I
like
can vouch
that?
for him. I can vouch for
Slug,
him.
yeah, Slug and Chill. They was a
Yeah, I had. They was like
Was
the
that
Cali crossover.
TJ.
Yeah,
was straight.
yeah. TJ. Let me see who else is out there getting it in. Fox played a little bit.
Fox played a little bit.
Fox wasn't a
Let
hoop.
me see, Chill and
Chill was
Chill
doing
Daddy. So I'm running with them.
Next
You know,
year, you on Reason Doubt team at the park? What's up?
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Far
scared.
removed.
I hooped with Malik for the first time, and that let you know. I want to say something about that too. Doing what I do, I can't really get it in with my little youngsters. You feel me? So I tried to hoop with them in December and hurt my knee at the church out in Bethalto, man. No, Fosterburg. You know what I mean? I'm getting old, man. I'm 42, man. So that kind of scared me because I can't do what I need to do. So I had to go preach limping. I ain't like that, man. I had broke my collarbone. That's it. I broke my collarbone riding my bike, though. So my body, I'm getting old, man. It's still a love, though.
Yeah.
I still got a jumper. That ain't went nowhere, but yeah, I don't know.
So you remember the park games and all
Oh man,
that.
when I first came back from Cali, park games was lit.
Turned up.
Turned up.
Lit.
Y'all come on, let's clip it. Y'all bringing that back. You feel me?
Oh no.
Y'all bringing that
Stay
back,
tuned. Reason Doubt League is on the way.
man.
Reason Doubt
Hey,
League
and that's
on the way.
why I had to get up there to see y'all. I got late, but I wanted to get up there early, man. I'm proud of y'all, for real.
Appreciate it, man.
For real. So, you know, I love it, but I gotta stay to them bikes, man. I gotta. Yeah.
No, you said before you came in, you said you rode 23 miles.
Yeah, 23 miles in the rain today, man. I was mad, boy. I was mad.
My brother Alvin, he be coming to town. When y'all want to hop on the bike, he be doing that.
Hey, we follow each other on Strava too. You feel me? Hey, it's a whole new world, man. Like, that's how I get my pain out. You feel me? So if I'm ever riding a long ride, you know I got something on my mind. You feel me? So I try to put
Or
it.
you just think.
No, you can't listen. You got to pay attention, man. It's dangerous. Them cars don't got no respect for us brothers on the bikes. So you got to pay attention. You feel me? Then when I broke my collarbone, I
So
tried
how you
not
break
to.
your collarbone?
I broke it, man.
Like you
I
fell
hit a speed bump in some apartments going like 20 miles an hour and hit my head. I don't know. I'm blessed. That's what I say. I'm blessed, man.
Remember I fell off that bike?
It was nasty too.
It wasn't nasty.
Right.
It was filthy.
Yeah,
Those bump
right.
came out nowhere after do.
I hit the brake.
Hey.
He flipped over the handlebar. I picked him up like, damn, bro, you good? He scraped up. I'm like, damn. Scraped up.
It hurt though, me.
Yeah. And it took me a long time to get back. Like I just started doing push-ups in 2000. So people didn't even know I was broke up, man. I was broke up. So the pandemic, I used that time to get my body right.
But I was a kid, so
Yeah.
a day or two, I was back straight.
Man, it
You
took
know what I'm
me
saying? Ain't the same when you grown.
what's that, 4-5 years to do 5 push-ups, man. I ain't about to play with it. And all I do is cut, you know what I mean? So I couldn't cut for 2 months. But let me tell you how the good Lord is. Some people came through the shop and blessed me with a seed. Boom. It was a total of $900. 2 months worth of car notes. Man, I was off work 2 months. So that's the type of stuff I thank God for, you know. Really.
So, let's tell us about what you got going on now.
Okay.
You know.
Man, I still got the church, like we was asking earlier. We hybrid, so we meet once a month. So what that means is we virtual 3 times and we meet 1 time a month. So we doing that. I started another church in Houston in 2019. So we was flying, me and the wife flying back and forth to H-Town in the SWAT area. So A-Leaf, right on the 6th. And we was popping, man. I got a sister who lives in Houston. My wife got a sister, and I got family and other church members who moved down there. So it was just like another extension. So I was trying to branch off. Like, I've been traveling my whole life. I just can't stay in one spot, y'all. I'm just being honest. But it was my makeup, so I can go to any different hood and just do what I do. Spread love under God's grace everywhere respectfully to rejoice on and on. Slugger root, that's what it means. So we're spreading love under God's grace everywhere respectfully to rejoice on and on. You You feel me? And it's branded. You feel me? Trademark, Sluggeroo. We got Sluggeroo clothing, all that. That's why I'm proud of you. You feel me? 2006, we've been LLC'd up. So a lot of stuff y'all see, I've been doing it behind the scenes. I ain't been doing nothing but just playing my position. You feel me? So I just been doing that. We got the music, we got the entertainment, man, credit, all that.
I was about to say, you said that 800 credit score changed your life.
Yes, it changed my life, man. Didn't nobody teach me that. I had to learn it. You know, reading books. I'm an avid reader, so I read, you know, and I applied it to my life, and that stuff real.
What books besides, you know, of course.
The good book.
Right.
Good book.
What's some other books that you could recommend?
Robert Kiyosaki, you know, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the cash flow quadrant. You know, I'm talking about all of those are real good. It gives you an idea what you should do, but also pay your bills on time. You know, you pay your bills on time, you good. Like I said in the thing, ain't no retirement for hustling. You know what I mean?
Ain't no 401.
None of that. None of that. So I was trying to spit a little of that game in there, you know what I mean? To let people know you got to have your finances together. And then me in my position as a pastor and the way I look, ain't nobody trying to give me the bag. Let's just be honest. And I'm a big advocate for that. Sitting at different pay places and tables and trying to tell them what we need. The bag won't come to me, but it'll go to other people in the city. You feel me? They see me and my wife we put our life savings in this thing twice. I'm talking about broke. $15 to our name. You hear me? That's why the book is called The Comeback. That's why we the comeback king and comeback queen. Because we sowing and reaping and they coming back.
For sure. You said y'all meet once a month. Where do y'all meet at?
We meet at 3559 College Avenue at the Best Western.
Okay.
Yeah, we meet once a month. You can find all of that information on sluggeroo.com and the Sluggeroo app. Holla at us. You can check out all of our services, content on the app as well. So we ahead of the game. Similar how y'all was doing podcasts and people just not getting hip to podcasts and 147 episodes. Y'all in the game already. We already was in that space.
Right.
You feel me? My wife got a show, season 9 coming up. You know what I mean? So it's just like we've been ahead of the game. So when everything shut down, people couldn't have a church. We was already having church live. You know what I mean? Been doing it. So we was already getting it in. That's why I say I appreciate what he got going on too. Them cameras, I love it. That's my other passion, videography. Yeah.
So Sluggeroo.com, the Sluggeroo app.
Yes.
You said you got books on it. How many books have you wrote?
I only wrote one. I'm working on some more. My first book, I want to let people know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm sick of these fake get rich scheme folk who ain't living none of that. You know what I mean? Let me know who you are first so I can know if it's real. You know? So I wanted people to experience that first, to know what I'm talking about before I tell you some other stuff and show my life. So when I first started this, he just told me to cut hair and pastor. So now I'm about to show people how to get to that bag.
Oh yeah, that's what Juice here for too.
Yeah. You know, retro. I be chopping it up with, you know what I mean? So I be trying to love on everybody when I can, you know? As a serial entrepreneur, I gotta work most of the time, but this little out the cave method that I'm talking about right now, me coming back to music, I'm back outside.
Right.
Well, we appreciate you making some time for us.
Appreciate it, man.
When what you got more music coming?
Yeah, man. This ain't it. That was just to break the ice.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get back into the marketplace, as I say. You know what I mean? To let everybody know what's up. And this is a great opportunity for me to share that with everybody.
Don't be getting calling them all in the Facebook games and all the rap.
The rap.
No, I be seeing it.
All the little rap community.
He said, yeah. I be seeing
all little rap
and
society.
I talk to them too because I like what they doing. It's just different ways you need to do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? If we gonna be a city, let's put it on for the city. You know, it's good competitiveness, but then some of the stuff is pettiness.
Exactly.
Competitiveness or pettiness. So I be paying attention. I be hollering at all of them. They, you know, they do their thing. But I be trying to keep them on the right track, you know.
Yeah. But I want to give you advice on camera. October 22nd, we're gonna be doing our second live show, podcast.
Okay.
I want you and your ladies to come through.
Facts.
Have a good time.
You say the 22nd, what that is?
October 22nd is on a Saturday.
Saturday. Okay.
If you
Evening
got-
time.
Yeah, it'll be in the evening.
Okay,
It'll be
okay,
in the evening.
okay.
If you got
Got you,
time,
got you,
you know,
got you.
It'll be my birthday too. Come
Oh,
come
birthday.
Have fun with us.
All
you
right,
know.
all right,
You know.
cool. What we gonna have VIP section or
Oh
something?
yeah, you know.
With some water
No, yeah. Whatever you want. Glass of wine for you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't drink.
Okay.
I don't do nothing.
That's some holy water then.
Yeah, holy water. Yeah, I don't drink it.
Some lemonade.
Juice lemonade.
Juice got his own lemonade.
On ice, you feel me? Yeah. That's what's up. All right, we can set that up.
Man.
We can set that up. Because I've been wanting to support y'all. That's real. You know what I mean? It's love. All y'all, my family on here. You know what I mean? That's real. So let's go.
So how did you write the book? You wrote it yourself? Or you
Yeah. I wrote it myself, but I went through a publishing company. I love supporting entrepreneurs. You feel me? So that was my thing. I wanted to support her as she can do great work. So she did all of our artwork, edited for me, and we put it on the market. And that's the best money I ever made on my back.
I got a pretty cool story, so I was interested in writing.
Yeah, man, it's good. My wife, she about to write one. I've never made no money in my sleep like that, and that's what you do. Make money in your sleep with books, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, you had to hook me up with whoever you.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out to Christian Gully. She's
a beautiful thing.
She's a publisher right here in Alabama.
Yeah.
We're gonna have her on soon.
Yeah, she get it in.
Yeah, shout out to Christian Gully. We're gonna have her on for
Author and publisher.
publisher. She gonna tell us. We're gonna have her on soon. So shout out to her.
I won. She did a raffle for one of her books, and I won one of her books through the raffle. I googled the answer on her. It was she put out. She asked the question. She asked a question about something, and I was quick with the Google, and I responded. She was like, "I guess you can win." Wow. I grew up with Christian out there in Northwood, so.
Yeah, I just want. Like I said, we gotta put on, you know what I'm saying, black-owned people.
Facts.
Publishing company.
Somebody read the book. I didn't read it.
Right.
You cheated to get the book and didn't even read it.
Ava's something? I can't think of what it's called.
Oh, the Queensman.
Right.
No, man, we not.
Right.
Hey, man. Slug, is there anything else you want to plug, man? Like I said, we appreciate you for even coming on here, talking to our, you know what I'm saying, this crazy bunch of people, you know.
Man, I appreciate it. Man, keep doing y'all thing, man. Hey, y'all keep seeing me in the streets. I'm back outside, man. I'm here. I'm here for the city, man.
Man, don't be no stranger either, man. If you got anything to promote, you got anything to do, reason out. We here for you.
Appreciate it.
You gotta hit me up.
Appreciate it.
You on here.
Appreciate it.
You spoke earlier about kind of coming together. What's like in the importance of unity? Like, speak on that a little bit. Because I think as far as our cultures, like everybody be every man for themselves, or then you got somebody over here, somebody doing this. Like the importance of coming together. Speak on that.
I'm for it. You know what I mean? I just ain't for false unity. If you see me, I don't connect with nobody for real. Not on purpose though. You feel me? Like it's a dirty game out here. So for real unity, I'm for that. You know, I'm for that grassroots if it's genuine. You know, grassroots, I'm for that. But all that phoniness, I ain't for that. You know what I mean? But I'm for it though. So I get my little pockets and I sprinkle it on whoever. But I'm for it. But man, it's too much false unity in our small city and different cities. Like everybody got everybody saying the same thing. You just got to find them like-minded individuals who really want to go to that next level.
And really working.
They're really working.
A lot of cap out here.
Too much cap.
So, man, we got to get a round of applause for Slugger Root for coming through, the Reason of Doubt. You know, appreciate you for coming through.
Likewise.
Man, like I said, don't be a stranger. We need wisdom from you, OG, life experience. Like I said, it's still some more things. You ain't told us a quarter of your story.
Facts.
That. So I don't want this to be the last time you come through.
Yeah.
I know you got a lot of things coming for the future.
Yeah.
Us too. So like I said, I want us to be a springboard for you. If we can help you in any way, just let us know.
Let's get it.
Let us know.
Appreciate it.
Slugger Root.
Appreciate it.
Where you cutting at?
Up on State Street.
Come get one of them.
Yeah, I go by appointments only though. You feel me? I started that too. Put that out there as well.
Appointments, yeah.
I started that.
Hey, I'm okay for a good, you know what I'm saying, a lock-in Thursday, you know what I'm saying, right before the week.
Every 20 minutes, I'm in and out. We run a tight ship.
Okay.
A lot of
you said
on State Street.
State Street.
Yeah. So
I
didn't get to tell you when they sold the buildings, we had to get that other building. You know what I mean? So Yeah, State Street.
So if you need a cut,
Holla at me.
appointments only.
Appointments
You ain't got
only.
time for no walk-ins.
What you,
man.
None of that.
Ack was telling us about that. Remember we was in front of your house. I think Ack helped you. He was helping you remodel the spot or
Facts.
paint the spot or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, really?
For sure. I know where you at.
Oh, really?
Man, appreciate you coming through, bro.
Man, appreciate being here.
Thank you.
For sure.
Well,
Yeah, man.
Just don't want to include us.
147, man. Episode 147. This has been a great episode. Man, we appreciate Slugger Roof for coming through.
Yes, sir.
Game. He stayed through, you know what I'm saying?
Listen to this bullshit. Listen to us talk that shit.
I think it's different. I think it's different when you see it in person. That was important for us doing a live show. People appreciate it a little better to get a little more understanding. Especially when you said you into like the videography, so you see the background, kind of what we doing and stuff like that. Shout out to Deuces AE Media, he a beast. That type. Yeah.
Facts.
And then shout out to my brothers, man. Like we've been doing this for a long time. The chemistry is there. It's dope. Like Sim said, if you ain't tapped in by now, it's a shame.
Just because you
God did.
God did.
Just because you couldn't know me. Gotta pee like what?
Old ass butter, man. That's what I'm talking about. Drink one water.
Put the guns down.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, but thank y'all for
One
listening, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all not subscribed, make sure you rate, comment, leave us some feedback, man. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in and listening. Always remember, just because they couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't. This is the Reason Without podcast. We out. One.
I gotta go.